Well,
Hi! Apparently there's no take-backsies here today. Welcome to Water Under the Bridge. This is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game where we are playing old AD&D modules and a few other things, all converted to Pathfinder 2 and set in the homebrew campaign setting of Enderan. Blah, blah, banter.
Blaze,
No.
do the thing. Blaze, do the thing.
Shit, I need to hit a button,
Shit.
don't I? Oh.
You're
all
free,
right.
Ashlow. You found the answer.
Let's go from the beginning.
Mm.
God,
Alright.
What?
read the script next time, Blaze.
Don't try this at home.
Don't need
That didn't
tempo,
taste
kids.
like foil, luckily.
What is it?
Did
This
it-
is why we
Look at
normally...
this cute pen. It's a
Oh, that is
cactus.
so
Thirsty.
cute! I want one.
Oh,
Where'd you
shit.
get it?
I got it for free somewhere. I can't say
Look at this.
specifically who
Look
gave
at
it
this
to
Can't
me.
say
cute
because you don't
pen.
Very
remember. Or
elitist
I don't
crap.
know where it came from.
I received it from someone.
Just stole it.
The
I
CIA.
can't say. They asked me not to say.
You've signed an NDR.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. I got it for free doesn't mean somebody gave it to you.
I
That's
stole it
true.
free.
That's what I'm thinking.
Coming from... Marco would know. Marco would know.
No, it was in a gift bag, but I don't know.
Free
Who it
doesn't
was
mean
from.
voluntary.
Mm.
It wasn't a gift bag. It wasn't for me, but that doesn't matter.
It's mine now.
You do like a lot of cons though, so I imagine you get loads of free goodies and things like that.
Little trades.
Yeah.
Is there I bet there's
Some-
always exciting things. I don't know.
Sometimes things like little dinosaurs just show up on my table, and I'm like, "Where'd this come from?" Okay.
This is mine now.
Yeah.
It
That's
is
pretty
weird
much
how
it.
frequently
I
that
have this
happens,
guy.
specifically with little dinosaurs.
You know
Oh!
those ducks for cars? I love
Yeah.
Groot. So Jeeps have like this thing where you get ducked and then et cetera, et cetera. Well, there's this little boy that has the same thing, only there's like capybara, goose, a burger, and he'll leave them all around my shop. And when he comes in, and he thinks he's super slick about it, but normally he is because I'm very busy when he does it. And I just watched him leave another goose, a cheeseburger, and another capybara one day, and I was like, oh, so this is where they're coming from. So now they're like, there's a slanted piece of wood on the wall. So now I've just been slowly lining them up on there as I collect them. So he knows he's appreciated. And they're
That's
out
like
of reach of
achievements.
people, so they can't take them. So it's cute. He
That's
just gives
cute.
his little
The fact that
goodies.
they're including
I'd just like to
capybara.
say that Denver has decided my dice rolls for the entire session. He brought me this, which I don't know how well you guys can see it. Apparently,
You-
all of my dice rolls
can't.
today are 5s.
Are
You can't. There's a
doing
light
shot
in there
WD-40?
Where?
You doing
No.
a shot of WD-40?
No, I think it's mouthwash.
Well,
WD-40 shots. Sardoc ears perk up.
No, it's a Vigar. It's a Vigar.
I mean, I'm joined by Enrique today. This little guy.
What is
Aw.
that?
I don't want your crypt
The-
bell number 1.
It's a little chickadee.
Ew.
oh. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Ash.
In that little bag, I also got this little frog.
Put it in your
Can't see
headphones. Put it in your headphones.
How am I gonna do that?
Like, you know,
Wait,
the little
Place
cubby
it
holder.
somewhere incredibly
It's
clever.
not gonna stay there.
Just get a
I
little
could
more.
whoever
put things on my
spots it.
headphones, but I'd have to tie them on. But like
I
the
need
3D
to
printed
glue
cat
it.
ears exist.
Ew.
don't-
That's
I
not
want a
an
pair.
animal.
I don't have enough
They don't
space.
stay on my headset.
Oh no,
Another
Enrique
thing, this guy, this little piggy.
went to market.
Went to market.
Hey.
So-
Jinx, you can't talk for the rest of the stream. Ah.
I'm telling the story
Try and
first, and then
stop
I'll
it.
shut up. Ash, hi, Askell, and I went to Ren Fair a couple years ago with friends, and one of the carnies there had it, and I took it from him, and I meant to give it back because I was joking with him, and I put it in my titties. I was like, no, now what are you gonna do? Well, we both forgot it was in my titties. so I was-
Don't challenge somebody at a Ren Fest like that. Are you crazy?
Well, he didn't do it.
Steelies.
so-
And
Well, but,
Steely.
yeah, like Steelies. But I've been
Hoppy
holding on
says
to it
Steelies.
because one day I'm gonna go to Michigan Ren Fair again, and I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna give it back.
Good luck with that.
I know, but I really want to. I remember what he looks like and everything. So, bro, if you're watching, I got your piggy still.
Mm.
Yeah, they're
I
I don't
he's just
remember your
sitting out
name,
there
but
with
I
Ava
like
remember
has-
your face.
Ava
a
has
shadowy
marked him
armchair
as
watching,
prey.
and like when you pulled it out, he like squeezed his wine glass in half.
Ava, what's your passive perception?
So like
IRL
oh,
or
or IRL, because like in game it's like
IRL. IRL,
20.
what's your passive perception?
-2.
actually no. I'm very observant IRL.
Does a 17 beat your passive perception?
Maybe depends. How
17
much of
use
my
it.
energy drink
quite
have I
high.
had?
It is.
I rolled.
I feel like Ava gets off on a technicality only because memory is not considered part of perception.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
point.
Passive perception versus
She
passive
sees it and
processing
then
are two
forgets
different
that she
things.
saw it. Like that,
Mhm.
it still counts though. She saw it.
Yeah.
Technicalities.
She knew it happened at one point.
Passive
That-
perception
that's
20,
the one.
intelligence 5.
Exactly.
I saw something. I don't know what I saw, but I did see something.
It's not
What is this
directly
passive
affecting me in this
perception? Wouldn't that be
moment, so I
perception
don't
DC?
care.
Legally distinct.
I'm glad
Right.
there's not a stat
Music
for that.
today provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music, and Micro Music, with really kick-ass HD maps by John Pintar. Let's roll.
We're back.
So, in recap, our party of heroes, the Valkyrie, have found themselves in the extra-dimensional, extra-temporal tower, or we'll just call it the Mobius Tower. An infinite tower, forever ascending or descending, and cut off from the flow of time. While exploring it, seeking to reclaim the first of 3 crystal minarets that you need for something in the main hall of the Tomb of Martek, possibly to access his tomb itself. Things have been complicated by, well, first of all, time being frozen means you couldn't pick up the minaret, even though you knew exactly where it was. Second, you found the source of the time quirks in this place. An hourglass and a beam of pure concentrated light. You also met your ally, and in at least one case, brother, and in at least one case, kind of confusing, maybe half-brother, step-brother, something like that, somewhere in that umbrella. Thrommel, Prince of Saragarda. You explored this place with him, having some disagreements about some of the key decisions to be made, but ultimately, your exploration led you to speak with a being calling himself the Time, or the Guardian of Time. This entity was somewhat combative, However, they were very forthcoming with some of their answers and gave you some hints as to how you could escape this place. They suggested, oh, just go find a different way to get your crystal minaret. Because I'm not giving you my medallion, which you were led to believe could be the one means of controlling the timing. Unfortunately, as you piece together what to do, you were overheard by someone who had been lurking in the shadows all along. And as the Guardian of Time warned you, 3, 2, 1, time suddenly began to flow again. You could hear screams, shouts of alarm, and that's where we're going to pick up right now. Time is ticking, and it's ticking down. Valkyrie, what would you like to do?
Famous trouble.
I run out of the room
Yeah.
just to see
follow
what's
suit.
going on.
Are we still initiative?
Technically, you never entered initiative, but this feels like perhaps I should bring you into initiative because
Oh,
We have-
yes.
people participating. Oh,
I don't like the sound of this.
you were already in initiative. My bad.
Well,
Yeah.
social initiative.
Well, let me
so-
let me just add someone else to initiative. Excuse me,
Oh,
I
are we
am
not
map
re-rolling?
hopping. No,
Yeah,
But
I
I-
never ended it
yeah,
last
like
time. So.
But I'm at the bottom. Maybe we should re-roll. You know.
No, that's all right.
The problem isn't always
this is
bad.
my one good roll. Don't take it away from me.
That's not how things
how
should
do
be. We
I-
must set them right.
I don't
How
know.
do I
I'm second
add
from last. That feels
to
about right.
initiative disconnected from?
Isn't this a different kind of
Well, I can-
initiative? Don't you have to redo it anyway, or no?
You know what?
Nice try.
I'll give you that. I will give you that.
I win!
Just as soon as I figure out how the
Ah!
hell to remove this guy from like being tied to just a single map, isn't there a way to do that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Ask
I
me.
think you did that on the like pizza stuff.
I have, for sure. I just can't remember how I did it. Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put him on your map as well. Just like
Oh.
off outside of the walls.
Where Marco usually goes after going upstairs.
Yeah, Marco will find him.
I
if
got
I
it.
end
He's stuck in the
encounter-
wall.
And
Quick,
encounter,
move while
and
there's no
then
encounter.
add-
Quick, run to the door.
Okay, there. Everyone is back. Roll your initiatives.
Oh no. Do we still get the thing
Yay.
from Key?
Yeah, you get my. Okay,
Yep.
everyone roll anyway.
I did
Well,
not-
that was
I will
it.
wait.
I haven't had a chance to chuck it in the chat yet.
It doesn't affect
Yeah.
me.
Make
so-
sure you have that dragged onto yourself. So you. Yep.
Marco?
Uh,
and now I have it.
want
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh, 8. Love that.
Okay. Askell, does Dimension
Much
of
better.
Time law still work for this?
Yes. I think in this one case, yes, that argument could absolutely be made.
See, you're still at the top of initiative. You're fine.
Yeah, I had another good roll. Because this is about running away. I'm really good at that.
I'm just gonna relog it. So
Who's running
That should be
away?
fine.
I'm running towards the danger.
That's the difference.
Okay.
Oh, you're running away. I'm running towards.
No, I mean,
So
I'm running to the treasure, I guess.
I feel like everyone rolled fairly well there.
It's a
as we
key.
start, Marco, you hear people just outside the door screaming. You might recall there were dancers. There were
Oh.
Why are they screaming?
men seated on pillows and celebrating.
I
The
don't
screaming is coming
know.
from downstairs, and now like people. I guess you wouldn't hear screaming from here. What you'd hear is voices Sorry, I should correct that. You'd hear voices
Oh,
and like everyone suddenly getting unsettled, and
so it's not the people outside that are screaming.
Okay.
it's the people up and or downstairs. that
Yeah,
are
okay, that's cool. I was expecting us to be like them to be on fire
I
or
thought-
something.
Everyone was being murdered or
Yeah.
something.
Okay. Oh man. Can I make a roll to like further define what I can hear from upstairs and downstairs? Because if I understand this
As-
correctly, the tower will like at some point reconnect, right? So I don't know if I should run upstairs or downstairs to be faster.
I would call this one action, but yes,
Yeah.
this is seek.
Seek. I'm good at seek.
So don't forget to use the shiny
yeah.
new macro.
Basic action macro. Seek. Yes. And this
Oh,
is
this is-
open? No, Blangembo. Okay.
This music's
Yes.
gonna stress me out.
It's very stressful music, isn't it?
Let's be honest. Time is stressful. Maybe one of the most stressful
that-
natural forces in the universe.
That is a mood.
Okay, well, you don't have to shove my face in it.
Marco, it sounds like it's coming from below.
All right, time just stopped.
It's
Yeah, but-
closer below. You can hear it from below and above, but it's further above. It's
Further
closer
above.
below.
But then, okay.
It's really weird.
Wait, what? Okay. I guess I'll run towards the screaming. Yeah, and then I'll just bolt off. Like, get back to the shiny thing. We need the minaret. Oh shit! I didn't.
So
I have
you
to measure
see-
this time, don't I?
Hmm. And you can see people in
30.
both
I can get
the
5.
north and south hall who are kind of looking around. Many very distressed.
But they're not like tokens that I have to watch out for. They're just like standing around or like.
Funny thing, actually, in the southern hall, remember there was the extra man who was dancing with the dancers and kind of frozen?
Yeah.
There's actually some shouts, and you can see the dancers are like shoving him, and he's like, I was just I don't know how I don't know. They're like, who is that man? Get him
Does
out from
he
there.
not belong there?
He is, now that you mention it, he is dressed differently from everyone else you've seen in the tower.
Huh. Well, I don't have time for that. I gotta get a treasure. Oh, damn. It didn't let me move.
Did he try to grope a statue
trying
and
to go
then the
through a
time
wall.
lady was like, nope.
But Marco, the ladies need help.
Wait, I think I can get up to like... Now it's not showing me the feet anymore.
You have to, so on the left, I believe there's a thing you can click that's
that?
like measure distance.
I think this should be about right. I don't know. Maybe I could have gotten one more, but this should be about right.
That's
maybe I'm
yeah,
s-
that's fine.
So, and then now I didn't have to make the decision whether I run upstairs or downstairs. I have time to think about it. See?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe somebody
That's true.
else will make
And
it
the
for
guy
me.
is like right over here, and you can see a couple of the larger the men who were enjoying the dance have gotten up and are like trying to grab at him,
Hmm.
and
I'm like, just passing through.
no one is really
sorry.
noticing you. Everybody's distracted by this creep who just materialized among all the dancers. Selene,
I am going to follow suit with Marco, I guess.
okay.
I don't know how many feet that was.
It's
Oh,
not even
Marco.
tracking where your start position was. Something has changed.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
I guess there
I
was an
think I started
update.
here. So that was what? Ruler.
35 feet.
Okay, so one action.
Mhm.
It doesn't say how many feet this is. 1, 2. Another
35.
35 feet. Marco, up or down?
Yeah, just go the way we know to make sure. That was up. Because we went down. And then
You
we
have been
went
both
one
up and
further
down
where the
here.
ghost
Yeah,
was,
yeah, we
so-
know. Yeah, we know both ways.
Yeah, we know
Yeah, but,
both
like,
ways.
We know that up leads back to the thing. So I say we go up the way we know.
Okay, and then this side on the map, Askell is up,
That's up.
right? Okay.
Oh,
Mhm.
hang on. Which
So-
side did you ping?
Are
I
you? Did you
watched
just ask me what is up?
I was making sure for the stairs. I'm not actually taking that step. I can't go around the one thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Okay.
I should have 2 squares left.
I have to hop over to where you're at because. Oh no. You're good. Those stairs keep going for a
Okay.
little bit.
Oh, okay.
Your
okay,
movement
okay, okay.
basically ends. You can move north 1.
Okay.
My logic is I'm going to
I
the
can't
minaret,
move.
right?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So
I didn't
you're
want to be
there.
blocking the portal. On the map.
Okay. And you don't have visibility yet, so that's excellent for me.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that would be Sardoc's turn. Amusing. So
How's he doing?
up on the floor where you're at, Selene, you hear clunk, 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 clunk of footsteps.
We observer can't see that, by the way. If there's anything exciting
Shit.
happening, if it's just
So most of you should be blind. Observers should be able to see.
I can see everything. No, that's
But
not
I
true. I
just
can
see an
see
empty
everywhere
map.
we've been. Yeah. No, yeah. No, yeah. Yep. No, yeah.
And let me double check this. Wow, that was some Michigan talk. No, yep, no, yep.
Good conversation.
Okay. Someone, Selene, is running toward you. Toward
Well,
the
I don't-
stairs.
I don't. I mean, I have my crossbow, but that's it. That's it. I
You were
can't
not
do
being
anything.
especially stealthy, right?
I don't really have to go out of my way to be stealthy. Because I can move at
You
full
were
speed.
not sneaking, though.
Being yeah.
Yes,
no, I
but you
wasn't
still have
sneaking.
to use. Right. So, okay. Then yeah. Oh, why did I close that? As the footsteps draw near, you hear.
Too slow.
No,
and
you.
you see Sardoc run right into the stairs
Fucking
and go
scrap
up.
metal.
He has a good voice. Like him.
You would.
Just fucking scrap metal is all I call him as he walks past me.
If we make a movie out of this, there's gonna be like a whole Marco shot first
Or-
discussion about these two.
Sorry,
in a
not
bar.
up, down. Running down. Or no, that is up. Is that up? No, that's
Yeah,
What
no,
is
that
this,
would be
buddy?
up
It is up.
because he goes down. He's gonna pass me.
Right. Yeah. He's going up. He is going up. Okay. That will end his turn. God, this is a I wish the initiative could keep up with the cool kick-ass teleportations from map to map. That's not right. That's right. There's the good right. Initiative?
We're no longer in an encounter,
Okay.
apparently.
What?
What the
Oh.
It's
I
really
know-
struggling here.
I was next, but I don't see it up there.
Yeah, and
I
then
just got the.
I was right
notification.
after Cora. I remember.
Got it,
oh,
got
it's
it,
fine.
got it.
No,
I
you
found it.
weren't.
Okay.
Nice
Cora.
try.
Somebody said something about being slow, and I didn't like that. I'm gonna look at this guy. Look at them. Are they just chilling there on the seat? Just kind of like.
They are. And they've got like one leg pulled up and crossed over their knee, and you can see they're kind of tapping their foot.
Go, Cora. The fight's not here.
Full speed?
Full
zoom.
speed.
Okay.
As fast as I can.
As fast as I can. Takes
Faster.
off training with.
Faster. Faster than you can. Go.
Okay. Ah,
Becomes
shit.
an anime montage.
I don't
of
have my
Rose
measure
running.
thing on. It got. Oh, dang it. GM, help me.
Why did it get Drag ruler is definitely still on.
45 is there.
So,
Okay. I see Marco. Oh, it's working now. What happened?
Oh. Cool.
what the fuck?
Hey, what's up? I gotta
Did
go.
it
She told me
start
to go
because
fast.
I opened
Go
the
up.
settings?
This way.
Looks like
No, up! Up!
the other arm.
No!
I was going up, and then you were like, "No, go up."
No, I didn't say no, go
Okay.
up.
Okay. You would have known which staircase was up in, like, in
Yeah.
GM,
real...
help! I'm outside. Help! Help! Help!
What do you mean you're outside?
I'm
Boy,
outside.
I was trying to run up the stairs
Yeah,
and
no,
run down
stop.
the
Okay,
stairs.
stop moving for the love of God. Stop.
Stop moving.
Stop moving. Oh my
Stop,
God,
stop.
what is wrong with you?
I
There's a
can't
lot of
stop.
things.
What she told me to go.
All right,
Whoa, was that guy still there?
go back. Go back.
Which way?
Up the stairs or down the whichever one.
Wait, which is it?
Up. Go up.
This way,
Yes.
right?
No,
Okay.
no, just to the first
What? No, I'm fine. I'm
one
still here.
square. Okay, it's fine. Okay.
Hey, Marco,
Whoa,
we're
now
the
go
wrong
the
way.
other way.
Wow, the,
Go the
the
other
way.
way.
path it shows that you took is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, that really
All
messed
right.
up my movement.
So,
Yeah.
well, the stairs mess it up anyway. You see Selene on the stairs, and you can hear footsteps running up the stairs ahead.
Okay, Selene, I'll get him.
Fucking robot.
Hey!
Not you.
No, I'm talking to this guy.
And as you're run, so I would say it's probably going to be all of your actions to catch up to him. But as you
No,
catch up,
I
he
think I
kind of
can get
turns.
further.
Persistent. Fine.
And you
Mhm.
see
We're
him
persistent.
turning and readying
Good
a
job.
gun.
I want to move here.
He is currently blocking that door. Or that
can't
arch.
get
You have
squeezed
to
through
move
here?
through him.
Oh,
You
I have an
cannot.
ability for that.
Is it tumble through?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Actually, it's tumble through, but also this.
What is also this for chat?
Once per minute. Nope, that's only when your most recent action was to tumble through.
Oh, right, and it's an attack.
So
I
you
won't
would have
enough
needed another action.
economy. So yeah, just a
Yep.
tumble through. So
You can't. That's also an action.
That's an action as well. Shit.
Tumble
it's not
through is
part
an
of
action.
your movement.
Yep.
Well, that's
no,
poopy.
it's a special type of movement.
How
I mean, it
is
makes
that
sense if you
three
think
of
about it.
Cora's
I mean, remember, Cora is running around and around, going upstairs after, I think, being almost the furthest one away.
Oh,
at the
I have an
starting line.
idea. How tall is the wall and the doorway?
12 feet.
That's enough
The
room.
arch, less. Just that's the wall and the stairs, though.
Can I just go up the wall and just go out the doorway on the ceiling?
As an action,
No, for wall
What?
run, it's part of my movement.
I don't think it is. I think wall run is also an action.
No,
Does it include like Spider-Man?
That's the action
abilities?
icon.
no.
Stride up to your
Oh.
speed. You must start your movement on horizontal. During this movement, you can run. Okay. Rules as written, you could not do this. But I think there's also an assumption baked in that you know where you're going. I'll allow. I would say in this instance, I will let your third move be a wall run.
Okay.
That's
In that
fine.
case,
I
I would
mean-
like to end up here.
If she can just wall run at will, it's probably quicker doing wall run than trying to run upstairs because it's
Maybe,
just a
yeah,
spiral
actually.
staircase.
Oh yeah, you're probably
Um,
right.
She's just going so fast that she's
just,
just.
just on the wall.
These stairs are in
it's
my
a
way.
flat-
The wall.
These stairs
You know
are in
what?
my way.
Because you guys are mythic, and the idea of Cora just starting on the steps and then wall running and then like proceeding to leapfrog wall jump her way up this tower, to me that is so fucking mythically metal. I'm gonna say you've got one action remaining when you reach the top,
Oh,
because that is 100% faster. It goes from moving at half speed to moving full speed.
I want to try to push him down the stairs then.
Yes, do it.
So what kind of action would that be?
That would be a shove.
Huh?
A shove.
Or trip.
Okay.
I would call in this instance, I would call it trip because you don't want him going just back 5 feet on the steps. You want him falling down the steps. Yes.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I would call this a trip.
A trip.
Oh, then
Which
you
is
gotta
on the new
run it
macro.
Selene again. Like I said.
It is on the new
scrap
macro.
metal.
I will use that then. Trip. There it is. Hiya.
Get the bitch. Trip the bitch.
Oh,
Oh, I'll re-roll that with mythic proficiency. It's okay. Right?
Okay. Yup. That's going to give you a +4 bonus, which we will account for.
Oh,
my god.
I got a natural 20 for a total of 39.
+4, so
And
you
he
got
took
43.
damage.
Wait a minute. Oh no, right, because trip is an athletics check, not an attack roll. So yeah, you can use mythic
Yeah, that's why I did it.
rewrite fate.
So 39 plus 4 is 43. What's that versus?
Reflex DC. Well,
Okay.
hang on a second then. What do we got going on here?
Just fall down the stairs.
Take
Like
it
a
like
There's
a
proper-
man.
There is no
Robot.
preparation time for this. No one could expect this.
No, but he's also a mythic creature.
Yeah, I just wanted to say
No,
she's
you know
like
what?
running up the wall in a spiral, and then she just stops,
Fine.
shoots her foot, kicks him in the face.
His when a creature rolls a critical hit, that's not a critical hit, it's a critical success. Fine. He goes down the stairs.
Hi.
I'm gonna say how would this work? He's not gonna go all the way down. I would say he now has to make an acrobatics check. No, we'll call it a reflex saving throw. That makes sense to me, to see how devastating this is for him.
Fail, critically fail.
That looks pretty devastating.
Okay. It is a fail. It's not a critical fail. So what I will say is he does
Oh,
go
bye.
some distance back down the steps.
At least one
But
whole
he's-
flight of stairs.
Yeah,
He's
I
only
can't see
to,
him
like,
anymore.
yeah. Back into sight of Selene as he comes crashing
Oh!
down the
Oh,
stairs.
that's not good. You don't want to be prone after a one-liner and then coming
Oh
back down.
no! He is prone in front of Selene.
Sorry.
Oh my
Are
god.
you okay?
It's
Selene might
okay.
actually
You
hit
could
something.
roll a suave check and see if you can
Maybe.
just go pay me like one of your French robots.
He shouldn't
I
have
just called
called
him
me the
scrap
P
metal as
word.
he left, so.
Wait, the P word?
Terrified to admit
Yeah,
this.
persistent.
Oh, I
It
thought
is
slow.
now Ithri's turn.
No.
You're
Oh, that's
terrified
you.
to admit that it's Ithri's turn.
Got a prone
If
enemy.
Ithri
in
gets
three.
adjacent to
Yeah.
Sardok, it's all over.
I don't think if we
Well-
can make it that far, can he?
There's not
A3
much room.
having-
upstairs.
Having heard that we gotta go fast, Ithri's gonna use a thing he's not used before.
Ooh.
Which
oh God,
is-
yes.
Godspeeds.
What the heck?
What are you gonna use?
Fuck
Godspeeds.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's 3 of us who have it.
Oh,
What does this look like for Ithri as he's like getting into this state?
I feel like, because it's an action, I feel like Ithri's going to be like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then, like, crouch down into a sprinter's start. And then just
Okay.
pelt it.
There's a sonic boom as Ithri suddenly takes off running.
I
I
mean,
feel like I
you
look
say
at
Sonic
Key like-
Boom, and then he
I was
only
gonna say.
he still doesn't go as far as Cora does
It's
normally.
only an extra 10 feet.
Yeah.
It's not an extra-
And an extra action each turn, though, which can be used to stride.
Yes.
Don't forget that he's also quickened.
It's not measuring my things, but okay.
Hmm.
Why not?
When you opened your thing, it worked for me. Do that again.
Okay. Tell me when you've opened the thing. Oh,
I've
now
opened it. It says automatically start measuring. What?
There you go. I'll measure.
No.
Where do you want to
Working
go?
now.
What? It's working?
No,
Is
30
it?
foot, 35.
I can see Myth measuring. That it's very confusing.
I see.
I can't go there because that's a collision, so I'll have to go there. That's 35.
Okay. Tell me.
Uh,
That's,
that's 35. Okay, so that's where Ithri will end this turn.
No, you got an extra action.
You get an extra
No,
action.
that happens at the start of the turn. It makes it clear that that doesn't happen on the first turn you use it. So E3's
Okay.
like picking up speed like a train.
I think this might be a collision if you try to go through there.
Yeah, that's as far as I can go this turn.
Oh, I still see measuring.
Yeah. People are measuring, but E3's done.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's not you. Okay.
It's everyone else.
Everyone's like, oh, I can measure.
Yeah, it's still selected for me, so I don't know why it's not working.
I'm bewildered why this is happening.
It's fine. We can teamwork.
I'll try
We're
to
a
fix
party.
it. Okay. After I3, then, as you rocket around that corner, that makes it Thrommel. Who's gonna use God? No.
He also has Godspeed.
Don't think I didn't consider it at one point. I like how everyone's just kind of also running past all of the bewildered dancers. And Thrommel, for his part, means well. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is his speed only 20? Yeah.
I'm not.
He starts to 10.
Doesn't he have a mount? I suppose mount and stairs don't work well.
Correct.
Not
Also,
his
he'd
wall
have
run
to
as
spend
well.
his turn summoning it. But he has one more action, but as he runs in here and he sees all of the dancers, he's kind of distracted. Beg pardon, ladies. Gents, pay no mind to us. We're just passing through. Just, we'll be out of your hair before you. That'll end Thrommel's turn. I'm so sorry, Medora.
I delay until after key.
Ooh, epic critical. I see. Okay. No. Before I do that, move on to Key, then drag Medora down. There we go. Key.
So I assume this is not long after I've broken out of being slow as fuck,
Yeah.
or time paused as fuck.
Literally, the last action
That's
E3
that was
took was to move you away from.
Yeah.
right.
So
Yes, as long as you're not moving toward the time being, you are fully normal and in your own speed and timeline.
So I'm gonna stride my 25 feet while grumbling. Everyone bloody fast, fucking speedy. I'm gonna ping myself. I'm gonna do my next 25 feet. Apparently not. What the hell?
Did it measure it once and not the second time?
Yeah.
Measurement tools are weird today.
Cool. Yeah, we'll go for that. I'm gonna go for the next ones.
Oh, there it
There
is.
we go. Yeah, there we are. It was bloody running off super speed. Yeah, spin on spot. There we go. And then I'm going to stride once more. At least I'm
You're still going to
faster than
overtake E3.
At least
This
I'm
turn.
faster than F3 for
This turn.
See you later, dwarf.
It's all over next round.
And yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay. Then, yeah. Well, as you go in, now there's gasps from all these people who seem to have never seen any Ruxy before. Except for the adventurer who's just kind of like, "Oh, thanks, mate," and it takes off running the other direction,
Thanks,
running
mate.
north.
Especially one who's muttering to himself so angrily.
Speedy bastards.
Medora.
I look at the Guardian of Time. Do I need to be somewhere specific for time to take effect?
If you need to be anywhere, you'll be there.
In
Time
which
is funny.
case, the time is now. Again. Will you allow me to experience it passing with you?
My role here is done.
They've got this. And she's going to sit
That's
on
you?
the floor. and allow time to pass.
That is very naughty.
It's a step.
Technically, I'll just before we get to Mark, I guess I'll run them at the end of the round. What do you want exactly?
To fill whatever purpose I am supposed to.
Well, go fill your purpose. I'm on vacation. I'm not supposed to work.
It's not working. This is pleasure. Time
For one
should
of
flow.
us. Time is flowing. Go enjoy it.
I am. They've got this.
They don't look pleased. Marco.
I run up the stairs. 15.
Just step into the first square of it.
I assume that was my 35 to get up, or like, do I?
We'll say it uses up the remainder of whatever action you were on to get up there.
Perfect.
I know that's not going to lead to some clean math, but it's simplicity of gameplay, I think, in this case.
Now, where can I step? Should I step through Selene to get around the corner? I don't want to end up in the wall.
You can move
again.
through Selene, you just can't move through Sardok.
I don't see Sardok yet. Where is he?
Let's see.
Oh, there he is. And he's prone?
He is prone, in the process of trying to pick himself up.
Is he currently holding the gun that he had, or like is he unarmed?
Well, kind of both.
Oh, because his arm is a gun.
His arm is a gun. Yes.
All right, let me try to disarm him then. So, yeah,
Literally.
disarm. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Disarm. Is that fine where I'm in this square, or should I like move like adjacent?
Oh,
to
that's
him in
perfectly
like a...
fine.
Okay.
You're adjacent. He's
Athletic.
gonna go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, I have to make an athletics check, don't I? From the disarm menu thingy here. Or do you have like
Yes.
a thing?
No. Well, no. On the macro, you'll just use the disarm action in the macro.
The
The skill
athletics
or the basic.
Oh.
No, the new basic
Oh,
action
okay.
macros.
Oh, okay. I just.
If you click
the-
it, there's
the
just a
action.
disarm.
Is there? That's cool.
Disarm.
Oh yeah, disarm.
agile.
Disarm agile. Okay. Nice.
Oh, it no longer tells us who's best at what.
It should.
Well, I guess it didn't work, but I get panache, so nice.
You do get panache. As you try to disarm him, your sword kind of hooks into the gun, and
I
you
don't have
find
a
that
sword.
it
This
isn't.
I don't. I'm unarmed right now, so
Oh, you're just doing this unarmed. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
I can.
It wouldn't
But
have
why
been
not?
agile, but that would have just no difference really. Either way, it was a failure, not a critical failure. You like try to grab onto the gun, and what you find is it is part of his body. It would
yeah.
appear he cannot be disarmed.
Oh. And then do I have one action left, right?
Yes, actually.
Then I'll use my brandishing draw to perform a stunning finisher on him.
He's going to use nimble dodge.
Oh, what does that mean?
Can he do that if he's
It
prone?
means. Yep. Just has to not be encumbered and be able to see his attacker. He gets +2 to his armor class. That's all it means.
Ah, okay. So that's a reaction, I assume. So I'm
It
drawing
is.
my dagger because that's part of brandishing draw. I have him targeted.
Okay.
I click the finisher. I put it to stunning, and then I just do the map strike because that will include the finisher stuff.
Correct. Yep. All right, you hit him. Even with him nimbly dodging, so his AC would have been 2 higher. That still gets him.
Now attempt a fortitude
Go
check.
ahead and roll your damage.
Oh,
Well, you got to do your damage and all that.
oh,
first.
okay, okay.
Okay. Ow. Okay, so he takes 22 points of damage, which is not the full 32. He's clearly resistant to something in there. As you stab into the body, he now has to make the fortitude save. Ooh,
Ah, shit.
that is a natural 20. Critical success.
Hang on. One moment. I wanna
You mean
read-
hang on? No, I don't like
How
that.
do I stop this?
No,
Ah,
no, no.
Wait, so what did you say? He rolled a natural 20? Or did you not say
Mhm.
that? You just let me.
I did say
I'll
that.
try this. Look, I'll correct the story.
What?
That's not what happened. The enemy critically succeeds, and I don't like it. He probably
Come
has really
on,
good
Ashlow,
fortitude anyways,
reroll.
but
You know the story. The enemy must re-roll. Okay. I guess I'll re-roll. No!
Yep. That's not what happened. I
so-
slapped him in the face.
This is stunning. Let's see, failure. Okay, so you stab him with the blade, which bursts into flames, and he says,
That's a nice blade. I think I'll take it. It's not clearly not doing what you thought it would do.
and you have a moment of like, I haven't even begun yet, and then you twist the blade and actually stab, and he is caught completely off guard and is stunned 1.
I think I got the wire there.
Okay.
That's a nice
Well, that's not
blade,
great for
blade,
him.
blade.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, exactly that.
That was cool.
And
I'm done.
you did reduce your mythic point?
Yes, by 1. Yes.
Okay, excellent. Selene.
Okay, so Lady is going to. I have my crossbow out. I'm going to take a step. There we go. Target homeboy. And where are my actions? I am going to. Okay, I stepped. We are going to hunt prey because I don't remember who was my last hunted prey.
Not him.
Yeah, I don't think it was him. He is not marked for dead. Is he off guard because prone?
Yes.
Okay. Of course.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you are the one who has the mythic attack roll reroll, aren't you? Mythic
do.
strike. Spend a mythic point and then strike with mythic proficiency. Oh, it's not a reroll.
Yeah, because I just have rewrite fate and divert destiny.
Okay, so you could attack with a mythic attack bonus, but it's not a mythic reroll. Got it. Okay.
Okay. Where is that one? Is that under feats?
So all your mythic feats are at the bottom of the feats tab.
Okay. Well. Blaze, I blame you. I heard
did
what you said
nothing
earlier.
wrong.
I think that's all my actions.
Hunted move. Yeah. Okay, so you rush in, and as you
I didn't even rush in. I just took a step and then I missed.
right,
How do I?
You
how the
step
fuck do I
around
miss a
the
guy on
column.
ground?
raise your short bow, and in one smooth breath, loose the arrow. Just as Sardok suddenly turns, putting the gun up in front of him, and the arrow just kind of clangs off of the gun.
Not quite yet.
and as we move into Sardok's turn.
That laugh is hilarious.
Just me, or is the robot starting to sound nervous?
First of all, his repair protocols
Wait,
are
what?
running,
Wait, what?
and our boy heals. No, what the fuck are you talking about? No, he's not.
Maybe it only heals stamina, asshole.
There.
Or the other
He doesn't
thing.
have stamina.
Oh.
Okay. He's beginning to repair himself even as he uses his first action to get up from prone.
Remember, he has one less.
Do you have a
action.
reaction for that?
I don't. Do I?
You'd know better than me. He's only
Does
got
he
one
have
other
one?
action though. Thanks, stunned.
Doesn't Ava have that?
I'm not.
She's not
next to
adjacent.
him.
Oh, I can't see, so.
I think if he's just
Yeah.
getting up, I don't think I have anything special for that.
Okay. Well, you see the gun arm rotate into like a different barrel now connected to the firing trigger.
Mm.
This looking much more like a sawed-off shotgun,
Mm.
which he is going to fire on Marco and Selene.
How does Arc of Destruction work? Exactly.
Can you send that to chat real quick and I'll tell you?
Yeah.
It's a destruction
when
in the
he-
shape
uh-oh.
of an arc.
So he is
Oh.
targeting you with a ranged weapon strike, so this could trigger it if you want.
Cool.
Oh my god. You redirect an incoming projectile and send your enemy's own attack roaring back at them,
Yeah, I'll spend a mythic point.
but with mythic. You spend a mythic point, you get +4 to your AC against this attack. If he does not hit you, then you grab the ammunition and launch it back at him, making a strike with mythic proficiency.
I didn't think I
However,
could be a
if
monk.
he still hits you,
Oh.
if he still hits you, then you can't ricochet it back at him.
Okay. So I'm at. AC
So
37?
essentially, if you
That's
are
it.
you using Arc of Destruction?
Why not?
Okay, cool. It's your reaction. So yeah, all right. So you've got +4 to your armor. I'm in terrible, terrible danger. No! The shotgun fires. He misses, which means so
By a
Marco's just like
mile.
and ducks out of the way of the shotgun barrel just in time for Selene to. Before we get nice and descriptive, let's play this one out. Go ahead and make. Shit, what would this be? This would be an attack roll at mythic proficiency.
So just hit like.
So actually, do you have any non-magic weapons that you can make an attack roll for?
I have unarmed strike.
Perfect. This, yeah. Okay, so 29 plus 6. 35. That's gonna hit him.
Enjoy your own bullets, asshole.
All right.
He's having a
Well,
bad day.
let's just do this. Max damage. Cool. So,
Hell
do you want to describe how this goes, or do you want me to?
Oh, he's immune against his own shit.
I'll do it. So
Okay.
I'm assuming I have my composite short bow on like some kind of lanyard of some kind. So I kind of like drop
Okay.
it and then I grab. You said it was a shotgun pistol.
No,
you
you were
describe it.
right. It's
Okay.
called a dragon mouth pistol, but it's essentially a sawed-off shotgun.
You know what? You could take it from there.
Okay.
I don't know how if I'm not a monk to catch a bullet per se. So go
So-
for it, Askel.
I like to think in this case, it's less of catch and throw, more of like sync yourself up to its momentum and just reverse its direction. You become part of the bullets, or the shells rather. You become part of the shells. So as it launches and like he gets out of the way, you let your bow slip, and with deific reflexes and speed. You move your hand under and like throw yourself back in the same speed and trajectory as the shell, shifting them around, and in essence, like less throwing and more just redirecting. And it catches him square in the chest cavity and mostly is absorbed by his armor. He still takes 1 point of damage.
Bullshit.
And boy, is he shocked that you just did that.
Stop
You wanna
shooting
try
yourself.
Shooting yourself.
And now, because it hit something, he can't even use ricochet shot. That requires he miss.
Hmm.
Also, he's stunned, so that's the end of his turn.
Hmm.
As it hits him, there's just a surprise.
Eyes. Damn you!
Just damn you.
Fuck. That is such a rad freaking ability. Cora! You're here. No, you're. Where the hell is Cora? Are you on floor
I'm at
4?
the... I don't know.
Dude,
Why
that's
is
the starting
Cora
point,
prone?
almost.
I can't see me.
I'm looking
One
for
floor up.
Cora. Are you on 2? Are you on
No.
1?
No.
You're
Yeah.
on
There
one.
I am.
Floor.
I found you.
Hello.
It's like flipping cameras looking for Cora.
Why is Cora
Uh,
showing as prone?
I'm not prone.
It
do you
is.
mean?
Is it-
Yeah, your token has that though. You should.
Oh. Okay.
I removed it.
Whoops. That's weird.
Yeah. So you
I
heard
took
him
a
go
nap,
tumbling
you know.
down, and only seconds later, you hear a deafening gunshot. Not that you necessarily would be like, "Oh, that's a gunshot." You hear the
Kablamo.
loud boom echoing up the stairs, down the stairs, both.
Is there anybody like up here, like doing anything, like looking at me or anything?
Oh,
board
oh,
G.
absolutely, yes. In the feast hall, you can see most of the people have run out. This door over here has been kind of flung open, and one of the sheik's guards with the big two-handed sword sees you. His eyes kind of bulge bloodshot, and he raises the sword and is about to charge towards you.
I'm gonna cast message. Just 1 second. Let me just yeah, I'm gonna cast. That's still. Medora's within 500 feet of me, I think. Hey, Medora, where am I going again? I'm on floor 1, says the GM. And there's a very angry guy looking at me right now.
He yells, "Assassin dog!"
Did you hear that? He called me an assassin dog.
Medora, as you know, you cannot respond to Cora because
No.
you don't see her.
Um,
And it
But you
doesn't
do
pick
hear
up
her
audio
message.
from the NPCs, I assume.
No, you're not getting the background noise.
No, the assassin's down here. We're trying to stop him. He's got a big gun arm.
He's already
Can I-
charging.
I'm just gonna get out of his way.
Another person falling down the stairs.
I'm gonna go. Before I go, I'm running downstairs, and I'm gonna. Can I stealth and actually run upstairs instead of downstairs?
Deception, maybe.
This would be deception, I think.
That's like the distraction
okay.
thingy, isn't it?
I'm totally running downstairs.
You know what? Yeah, I would say you can make a distraction here.
Yeah, make a distraction. That's it.
I didn't want to do. Why did you fuck me up? Why did you say that?
What do you mean? That's the action you
Dexter,
described.
I didn't want to do that. I
The
just wanted to do
alternative-
what he said. I'm just
The
kidding.
alternative is lie. Either way, it's a deception roll.
Make a distraction is not on here
You-
in the macro.
Oh, is that a macro ability, maybe? Create a
Create a
diversion is what it
diversion?
should be called.
Create a
maybe,
diversion.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
one. Sorry.
Which distracting words, gesture,
It's on there.
trick.
Distracting words. This is definitely distracting words.
Okay. Look at these distracting words. I feel like my should be a higher.
Yeah.
Did anybody else just watch like some divine trickster god adjust the d20 for her just now?
Thanks, Mom.
From the 2
Thanks.
or 4 it was supposed to be.
Thanks, Mom.
And I'm gonna run up the stairs.
You're untrained in deception?
Yeah. Why would I be trained in deception? That's my mom's thing. Anyway, moving on.
I mean, I kind of tried
Okay.
training her, but you know.
What the hell is that? Oh, is he still there?
Not there. No.
Oh, okay.
I just never removed the token.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here.
As you
'cause
run
I'm
here,
kinda
though,
lost.
there are actually
Oh,
there
man.
are 2 more of those huge figures standing here and here, both of them with swords.
Assassin
she
down the
is!
stairs!
Go
What?
on!
No, not me! Ah! Down the stairs!
Protect the shake! I was gonna say salt, and then I got tongue-tied.
Okay. I still have actions. Are they coming at me?
Yes, very much.
Okay,
so.
I'm gonna try to subdue them non-lethally. Can I do that?
If you are engaging with them, give me a second, and I will add them to the map.
Oh, no.
Come on, they're not mythic. Come on. I take them out in one chop. Come on.
You don't know what level and time zone this is. This
I know
could be
exactly
the end
what
game.
time zone this is.
No, but I mean, like, maybe these guys are all level
Okay.
20 adventurers.
There they are.
That was just one movement. And an action to distracting words, right? So I have one action
Yes.
left.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack this guy non-lethally just to try to take him out, I guess.
Okay.
Flurry. I'm trying to find my action. Flurry, there it is. Okay, let's see if it does it properly. No, not stunning. Get that other. Oh, yeah. How do I miss? Oh, I rolled a 2. Wow, they have high AC.
Yeah, that would be how.
Yeah. Here's my second attack.
Okay.
Hiya!
14. Or, I'm
Hiya.
sorry, 30 is the total with the bonuses. All right, 7 damage. You
Sorry!
put a knuckle, like, right into his cheek, and you can see, like, the ripples outward across his face,
He just
while
turns to
he
look at
doesn't
me.
so much as jerk backwards. It's like you just
Ah!
punched solid marble.
Ow!
And you just see, like, the eyes bulge even further as he's just looking down at
I'm
you,
sorry!
seething with rage.
I'm sorry! Wait, is he a barbarian? Is he raging?
Both of these guards, I'm going to act for them real quick before, at the end of your turn. I think that's
Okay.
the cleanest way to do it.
They killed me.
Sheik's guard number 1 is going to swing the sword at you.
Naturally.
Ooh.
Ow!
Hitting with a 36.
How did he roll so high?
Oh, wow. Your AC is even too higher than normal for some reason.
Because I'm awesome.
The sword cuts you for 16 points of damage. And then
Oh,
he's
ow.
going to do a follow-up as an intimidating strike.
Did we not take a rest
Nope.
to recover
Since
stamina?
when?
Okay,
Well-
GM, I'm gonna have to ask you to step out back off me.
You're mythic. You'll handle it fine.
Just
Great.
use the thing where you change his rolls.
I don't have that. That's
What?
you.
Oh, see, I rolled like ass. I only did 22 points of damage.
Okay, well I don't have any stamina.
But
so...
also, you become frightened 2 on a
Oh.
critical hit.
see ya.
As that hits
I'm
you, you're
outta
like,
here.
"Ah!" As they're coming
Ow!
at you hard. The
Okay.
other guard.
Did you do the
Wait,
damage
which
for
one
both
was
of
that?
them on me?
Yeah.
You did. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. That was that one, I think.
You already attacked for the first. They only attack once, right?
I don't know which one I attacked with. I think it was the one on the
that I
right.
have
So
targeted.
the one on the left now, the one who you already punched, is going to. What's this? Oh, they get +2 on attack and damage as long as they're
Wait,
adjacent.
they get 2.
Oh,
Oh god.
this. This one is gonna attack you.
Medora,
The
this is
frightful
gonna be
strike
my
isn't gonna
last
help.
call to you. Things aren't looking good.
That is another hit. 36
God. Why are you rolling so good?
for 17 damage,
Oh my god. Ow.
and then a follow-up.
No.
I
It's
can't
okay,
stop.
I can take it.
You
just hate me?
You've got abilities. I
You
know
hate
you've got
me,
abilities.
And you hate Cora. I got it. I have abilities. They're none of your business for now.
Yeah, you'll be fine. See, it's only 30 more points of damage.
Oh,
You're
fuck.
unconscious.
Okay, I'm gonna use an ability.
Yeah.
You forced
which one?
me into it. Let me see it. Divert Destiny.
Okay.
An attack
would
or
reduce you to
effect
0
would
hit
reduce
points.
me to 0. Are you reading it or am I?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
An attack or effect would reduce you to 0 hit points or kill you outright. I defy the fate before me, calling on the wells of mythic vitality to sustain my life and allow me to persevere. 1 mythic point and I survive the triggering attack, lose the wounded or dying conditions entirely, don't increase my doom condition, and are conscious and standing with a number of hit points equal to 10 plus your level.
I'm trying to get rid of.
Okay, I'll let
Okay,
you do
you are no
that
longer
first.
wounded, no longer prone. You are at 21 hit points.
Oh, you did the hit points?
So yeah, that last
Cool.
one. Mm-hmm. The
Okay.
last swing was designed to behead you, and you're like, "Oh my
No.
god, these people
No,
are just
I want that!
unreasonable." You know, sort of.
They're trying
you
to
have this
kill
like
me!
slow-mo movement where you kind of throw yourself into the air so that the killing blow that would have beheaded you more just kind of slices along your arm and side very painfully, but you're alive. Yeah, these guys they don't seem like they want to talk right now. That will end Cora's turn. Ithri, what floor are you on? You're on floor. Okay, found Ithri.
Okay.
Floor 3. We're back.
Ithri is going to hang on. Ithri is going to move into the stairwell. On
You've
the way
essentially
past.
got 4 actions.
Yeah, I'm aware. On the way past, he is going to clip Thrummel on the back of the head and say, "Concentrate." That's first action.
Yes, yes.
Second action, run stairs.
You went down.
I
That should
went
be
down.
Floor 2.
Yep.
Okay, floor 2, where you could hear Cora in a mad scramble for something.
Third
She
action.
says something like, "They're trying to kill me!"
Does she actually? Because Ithri's
Yeah.
planning to run right past.
Like, "You're actually trying to kill me!" That's what she says.
Oh, okay. Well, that's put a
Murderous scum! No one harms the sheik!
I didn't do it!
what would Ithri do? Ithri. Oh, fuck. Can't not.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's no. I don't know if no, I don't think Ithri would stop. Unless he gets told to. He's going to spend another action, third action, going down again.
Down to
now
the
in a
first
wall.
floor. Let me add the guard.
He would yell,
He's gonna
"Follow
spend his third
me!"
action. I'm gonna phase through this wall. It'll be great.
Oh god, I think you went through the wall.
Yep.
I got you.
Actually, do you know what? Hearing that, I think Ithri would yell, "I killed the sheik!" on the way past.
Oh no.
See, it was him, not me! It wasn't me!
The guy about to run up the stairs is like, aha.
This reminds me when Cora blew up that temple.
Make a.
Hey,
No, fuck it. I don't want to slow momentum down. Got it. Okay. Okay.
He's not stopping
then
to
you get
figure
down to
out
the
whether
bottom.
that works, even if it's just a the fuck. So, one action left. Ithri is going to use. I don't know how to post this into chat. I wonder if it's here. It's not an action. Ithri is going to use the last charge on his tactician's helm to charge, in which he strides twice.
I'm looking at it.
So yeah, that was 5 movement
Strike
actions
twice.
this turn.
As one action. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay.
Now I need to figure out where I am and how to get to where I'm going. 15. That would be there. Okay. So I think Ithri, in the first of these strides, can get to here. And then in the next stride, oh, hang on. I'm switching between rulers
And
and
the
stuff.
feast hall there is just full of people who are like fleeing.
Yeah.
Running out, and they're in the process.
Ithri would get to here and then here, even before he's even seen if the minaret is there.
It is.
End of Ithri's turn.
I will reveal it. It's just sitting right there on the pillow. Let me make sure there's not guards in that room.
Ripe for the
No,
taking.
there is not.
I mean, there weren't.
Yeah, they're everywhere else.
Time
Okay.
just
Just
started
try
flowing.
guys.
How fucking fast is it going as they're all running into the room?
I mean,
I was wrong, by
just
the way.
yell,
The
"I
feast
killed
hall
the
was
sheik."
empty.
Okay.
It was only a servant who was in there, and you can see they've discarded the wine and run from the room somewhere. There's no
Ithri's
sign
not
of where.
stopping for the wine.
We're
It's
not
fine.
guests. That's fair. Well,
Free
speaking
action.
of stopping for the wine, it is Thrommel's turn.
Rummel,
Thrommel.
spillage, lickage.
Lickety
Are you
flicky.
messaging him?
So,
you-
Thrum
player
would have
action.
seen me
Divine-
go down
divine
as
duty
opposed to
calls.
everyone else's first. Okay.
Uh, Very, very lovely party. He's gonna run out into the stairwell.
Oh, he's got 24 movement as well, doesn't
He hears voices from you guys coming from both directions on the stairs.
He saw A3
Oh,
run down
buddy.
last. And he does want to impress
Yeah.
A3.
Yes, however,
He doesn't like Marco or Cellini.
I'm gonna
right now.
roll a d6. On a 1
were on
through
the bad
4,
list.
he's going up.
What's that?
On a 5 or 6, he's going down.
He's yelling, Timber.
What have
Yes!
I done?
He's
to this
going
man?
down. Looking left and right, Thrommel runs down the steps. Coming out here, I believe he has just enough action economy. Cora, oh, good evening, gentlemen. Another one. Kill them both. I'll get the dwarf.
Thrommel,
Cromwell's
they think
gonna
I
walk.
killed
Now,
the
now,
sheik.
wait just a second. We are not assassins, and I will not have my holy name sullied in such a way. Now, hear me. Will you speak to Thrommel, son of Archael, son of Beriel, ... Gonna end
Uses
his
3
turn.
actions on.
Show him your wings.
Three actions
Thrommel,
is just
show him
moving
your
here. He-
wings.
He's not very quick.
He's going to need a 4th and a 5th action to get through his introduction.
Yeah.
There should be like
Um,
a cool feat for like monologuing.
Well, you would know, wouldn't
I'm
you?
sure there is. Key.
Right.
Everyone's kind of staring at you.
Lizard business. Go about. Go. Just
Listen.
turn around. So, am I right in thinking that he has seen Thrommel and Ifri go downstairs and Marco go upstairs and no one else go any stairs?
Potentially, Cellini
I
going
believe you would have
upstairs.
also seen a robot man go tumbling past.
Oh
at
wait,
one
what?
point. Wait, no,
No,
I'm sorry,
no,
not this
that
one.
was that was
other
up.
floors.
Yeah.
That was up.
Because we stopped him 1 level above, basically.
So I'm
2
going to run
levels.
on.
He went toppling 2 levels above. Okay, so yeah. Bottom line, you've seen people go in both directions.
So I'm going to run on the logic that I've only seen Marco go upstairs, so I'm going to follow Marco upstairs in case he needs help. My measurement is non-existent. Right, I can get to...
Hey, there it is.
There. That's because I was measuring. So I can get to there.
Oh.
No, I can't. I can get to there. There. There we go. So that's 1.
And that was up, so that takes you up to 4, where Selene and Marco are currently like kind of blocking the landing and seem to be in combat with Sardok.
So I'm going to have to move to there. There we go. Now I can see him.
I'll have all of your hides.
Oh, I can't see bloody Mardok. Oh wait, that was only 5 feet, so I can... Oh, there we go. I can jump on Selene's face.
Well, you cannot end a move there, though. You have to keep moving. There.
Well, if I do a little zigzag, that's technically 25 feet. Right, from there... Oh, spells. I'm aware that this is a robot of some variety or a metal construct, yeah?
You know he's made of metal. And I think you do know he's a construct as well. I think that has been established.
No, that would hurt Marco. That's a shame.
My
It's okay to
feelings
hurt
on my
Marco,
body.
not Selene.
Oh, but it'd be fun.
I love that. That would hurt Marco, but it would be
just
fun.
do what your character would do,
Yeah,
Maybe
and
we get a
he
cool
wouldn't.
scene
He
after.
wouldn't deliberately shoot a bolt of lightning through Marco.
Blaze might, but Key wouldn't.
Conduct this.
Maybe I get to dodge it.
Hey, Blaze. All spellcasters need a conduit.
Well, also remember, you can communicate in combat. I mean, you should be communicating with each other.
But I mean, I can't exactly.
Marco could say like "do it" or something like that, or you could say "duck" or.
Marco would not ask if you shoot a blast
I mean,
lightning through
In that
Okay.
case,
Well, then-
Marco,
Valid.
hit the floor.
No, I mean, okay, I can do that on my turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say mechanically, how does that work?
Well, you can say it, and then like if you shoot the thing, I just wasn't fast enough to react for your magic speed, basically.
Right. But with his reflex and his ability to turn success into critical success,
Does that give him any
Marco
bonus
just
circumstance
retaliating
bonuses to his saves?
Communication wins games.
Does it?
I would say it'll give him a +1.
There you go.
All right, let's give this a try then. I'm gonna.
Nice.
I'm gonna zap him with a lightning bolt from the Staff of Rulership.
Get him!
Don't forget to target.
What? Marco.
Yeah, just to see if we can dodge it.
I'm targeted, but apparently I don't have the spell slots to do it, which is odd since it's a staff.
It's not spell slots; it's charges.
And I have not used this staff in days.
Have you been putting charges back into it?
Okay, let me rephrase that. I have not used this staff. Full stop.
Okay, so it has charges.
Yeah.
What do you?
Oh, there's the mummy thing, huh?
It looks like you can just click cast over there.
Yeah, but it comes up with cannot cast lightning bolt as 3rd rank, not enough spell slots.
Oh.
I see. Yeah, it does.
I think it might be what I was having, which is you actually in this have to use your own spell slots to charge your staff. It's not like a regain charges on a long rest.
I mean, even then, I've still got 3rd rank
But-
spell slots available.
yeah.
But you would have had to do it on a rest. It's daily prep
But
to charge the staff.
original charges in the staff were never used because this is the first time it's being used.
Hmm.
It should have had them there to start. You're absolutely right. That was my first thought, but I see the problem, and it's complicated. So the Staff of Rulership has not been input correctly. It's set as a separate form of your spellcasting instead of an item. What do we do? What we do is
Give him the spell.
Okay. If you open it up, don't click cast, just like click the lightning bolt in your spells tab. The buttons are still there. You'll see like place, 120-foot line, roll damage.
Cool.
You should be able to shift T over Marco and Sardak. Make sure you do so to target them.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, of course I've got to. There we go. And then just roll the damage.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because it's reflex, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay. So Marco, go ahead and roll that. And here's Sardak.
So
Actually,
the
I'll let you roll
reflex
first.
saving throw, yeah?
Yeah. So to the right in chat, to the right, there's like
okay.
a little
Mhm.
D20.
The little...
Critical success.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
Ooh.
Marco heard drop and he dropped. Let's see how Sardak did.
He's metal as well. I hope that hurts him extra.
Success, but
Oh.
unfortunately, he does not have evasion. So success means half damage for Sardak.
Yay.
21 lightning damage becomes 20 lightning damage.
Hmm.
Huh.
No. Okay.
Wait, wow. 21, it should have been, oh, right. It would have become 10, but he still took 20.
Because he's...
He took 21 he took 20 instead of 10.
Interesting.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
That's right.
So you
Pokemon
just hear
knowledge coming
him
in.
screaming, and then like it sort of does a techno breakdown for a second before he finally reboots, and you can see he's continuing to spasm, and there's sparks exploding out of his body.
We're taking his guns.
Yeah, Celine and Marco already got the screwdrivers out, taking him apart.
You might need some wrenches too. That's the end of Key's turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Bringing us back to floor 3, Medora. You guys really are on like every floor now. Thanks.
You're
Floor 3,
welcome.
women's underwear and Medora.
You're doing a good job, buddy.
Hi, Cora. Just get the minaret. Everything will be fine.
Axe.
And I can't respond, obviously, right? So
At least you didn't leave you
I
unread.
leave it to your discretion if you recall that, but yeah.
you know what?
Whatever you might say.
It hurts, Medora. It hurts. That's all I say.
Not that you don't hear any of that. You may.
Yep. I just say.
Medora,
it
your due diligence is done. You've done your duty.
Did you say that out loud?
Do I?
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Cora did.
Okay.
That's it. You're not doing anything.
I trust my Valkyrie. And he said I didn't have to be
Okay,
anywhere
I mean, like,
specific
It's a poor
for
choice,
what I
really.
think is going to happen. I am pretty sure that someone turned the sand timery thing. And I am pretty sure that if I don't have to be anywhere specific, it's going to end one way or another. So she's just letting time that was gone, that's her entire magical personality, she's just enjoying having it back. But she did at least message Cora and go, hey, go get the minaret.
You really are a special little prick.
Thank you. I've been told that many times over.
I love this guy.
True.
Person.
Fine.
You do your job, I'll do mine.
Her job.
I'm
is
on a
not
break.
dying.
This is a vacation.
Well, this
My
was an
job is
enforced.
to sit in this nice little chair and not
So it's not a vacation.
do anything.
Okay. I'm not stopping you.
Okay. I'm gonna get to the next initiative. That I felt like that was social damage. You guys might be in a combat encounter, but Dora's still back here in a social encounter, and she is fucking winning. Marco, who's on floor 4?
I don't know
I
which
hope-
floor it is.
yes.
I'm on the one
Marco,
with
who is
the,
on floor 4.
the light
Fuck.
beam. Yeah.
I hate this tower. I hate it.
I think
You
it's really
made it.
cool though.
It's your turn.
It's
Okay,
fucking
I'm
You've
awesome.
done
This
this.
is only
It
4.
wasn't us.
I'm targeting
I
the
was
dude.
pretty sure it looped, but I wasn't sure how many it looped. So I'm really glad for you. It's only 4.
Is he still prone? Remind me.
He is not,
Okay, then I would like to trip him.
but
Okay,
he's
I
also
have
no
it.
longer stunned at the end of his turn.
There will be a
ahead.
button for that. Hang on, trip.
As long as you got him targeted.
I have him targeted. Yes, I did that. Trip.
Excellent.
Trip. What's the symbol for trip? Huh? Where's trip? Trip? What does trip look like? Trip. I don't see trip.
It's spelled.
It's under basic.
T-R-I-P.
It's in the basic action macros if you want to use that.
It's on the rightmost column.
Yeah, it's all the way to the right.
Oh
Yep,
yeah,
I see it.
Is
Trip
it
and
okay?
trip
What's the
agile.
difference between trip and trip agile? Do I have trip agile?
So if you're using a weapon with the agile trait, you would
Okay,
click
I do
that.
have a
If you're
weapon.
just-
Okay, good.
Okay, in that case, I'm sorry, if it has the agile and the trip trait, so like the whip.
Oh, well then maybe not. But I think it's both plus 19,
Or if
so it
you're-
shouldn't make a difference, right?
Basically, yeah. Okay. Okay.
But I do gain panache even though I fail.
Yep, that is another fail. Okay. And yes, you
Um,
gain panache. So you try to sweep his feet out from under him. And this time, like, you hear servos run for a moment. And as your boot connects to, like, try to take his legs out, it's like you just try to take out a steel column.
Yeah.
And it ends up, like, hurting your heel more than him.
Okay, now I'll do my stunning. Oh wait, hang on. Do I want to use my react?
Not again! No!
Hey.
You've got 2 actions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll use my stunning finisher now. No, actually, no. Sorry, I'll use my because I can't use attack actions after that anymore because this is a finisher. So I'll use my reaction to gain some temporary hit points with Vivacious Bravado.
Is that a reaction or a free action?
Oh, I'll see. Hang on. Vivacious Bravado.
I think that's free. I think it
oh,
just
is that-
happens when you get panache.
Well, I don't know. That looks like an action symbol, doesn't it? Vivacious Bravado.
Nope. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah, it is. What the hell? Your ego swells.
Because the symbol
Okay,
looks like...
I see. Yes, it is an action. It's not an attack action, though. As long as you've got...
Yeah. How do
Actually,
I... does it
you could even do
that?
this after. You don't even have to have panache. You just have to have gotten panache this turn.
Oh, okay. So I could have done it. Okay, yeah. Okay, but I'll still...
Yeah. But it...
I
So-
thought I still had to have panache the moment I use it, but now I'm using my finish thingy
Okay.
as
Sorry about the
my
confusion.
third action. Yeah, stunning finisher selected map. This one, yes. Sounds like a hit.
Crap. God damn
Well,
it.
you still get a save. Remember, so
Yeah, it's true. Once again, none of my mythic abilities are helping.
37 damage. Well, I
Damn
guess he takes only 27 now.
Okay. Yes. He takes 27 points of damage. He is now badly injured somehow and has to make the fortitude save. Jesus, there it is. Success. He still
If
cannot
only,
use reactions. No!
If only
that
he didn't slip
sucks.
down the stairs, he might have been okay.
No reactions for him. Okay. So yeah, well, he puts up a pretty good defense. Maneuvering around you, you still score one vicious wound like into his hip. And as you wrench your sword free, sort of cutting a number of wires and breaking cogs in his body, you see him spasm and like lock up when he tries to make certain moves. That ends your turn?
Yep.
Brings us to Selene.
Yeah. I like Sardak as a character, by the way. Too bad. I'm
I
gonna
tried to-
drop my short bow.
Delaney likes his
And-
gun more.
Ah,
Yeah.
Marco's
Should've
in
tried
my
to
way.
disarm
I
him,
can't
huh?
stand here, can I?
I think you
Nope.
can. No?
Nope.
Oh.
Mm-mm. These stairs were intentionally designed to be single file. It's a
Oh.
defensive mechanism. That's why a lot of spiral staircases are the way they are.
Okay. Next time I'll
Particularly
tumble
castles.
through him then. I wasn't aware of that.
I can tumble through.
Oh, okay. Perfect. But you can't
Uh,
steal shit off of him while you do it.
I could, but I don't
So-
want to.
If you are tumbling through, just say you're doing it and don't actually do it because it would force you onto the stairs here and move you
Oh.
to the other map.
Okay, well,
We would know.
I want
You
to
would be
tumble
there.
through.
I'll consider you there. I just don't want you to physically
Do
move
I
your
need to
token.
make a roll
yet.
for it?
Of course, tumble through is a special type of action. I believe you have to have Sardoc targeted though,
Is he not
and then use
targeted
your
anymore?
basic
He's
action
targeted.
macros.
He's targeted by 2 people.
Sorry. I don't. Where's T's? There we go. Right
After
there.
S.
Okay,
I don't.
your
tumble
movement
through.
ends, and you trigger the reactions that Marco took from him that he doesn't have.
Yep.
So that's fun. So you are not able to get past him. Like you try,
Wait.
and you see Sardoc
not-
physically move to block you.
Hold up. It's
Hmm?
not an attack.
That's true.
Right,
Correct.
Destiny?
You could use rewrite fate. Yeah, if you
Yeah,
want
why
to.
not?
All right. Re-roll that sucker for a
What's
mythic
the
one.
bonus I get?
You'll get
Oh.
plus 8.
Mm.
Okay. Well, that's going to be a critical success. What happens on a critical success? Because it's different. Tumble. Real quick. Tumble through on a. Oh no, it isn't different. You move through the enemy space, treating the squares as difficult terrain. Blah blah. Either way, don't actually
Okay.
move, but you are behind him on the stairs.
It's okay. As I do it, as I tumble through, I'm gonna be kind of like cool, like ranger shit, and I am gonna do a quick draw and hit him.
Okay.
We're gonna go with two-handed flame
That's action.
katana.
Oh, we have a flame katana. Cool.
That is a hit.
I hit something
Nice.
because I didn't roll a 1. And then do I
okay.
have the bonus for flanking? Where I would be?
No, you would not have that, unfortunately.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I could have
Mm-hmm.
crit. Could have.
I would argue
all
in
right.
a single file
18
staircase
damage.
with one person on each side, she would have flanking.
It's not a straight line though.
Cool, okay. I guess they built the staircase to account for that.
They did. That is precisely right. He only takes 8 points of damage instead of 18, but you are still cutting. Even at, you can see his parts beginning to rebuild themselves, but slower than the two of you are cutting into him. And
You
I believe
could
you have one
surrender.
action remaining.
Oh yeah, because dropping my bow was a free action.
I would
Oh, quick
sooner
draw
shoot through a
again. No, I
log.
did two-handed. I'll just attack normally.
That is a hit. You didn't want to
Right.
use twin. Oh, right.
I'm two-handed.
Okay. Hit that damage. Or, no, that's me. 7 points of damage as you cut him again. And he, panting.
You
Do
keep
you
going,
surrender?
you'll tire out before I do.
Not really.
The eyes
Sorry, character.
flicker
Not really.
a deeper red.
I
Oh, is
was
he gonna-
built to last.
I think you
He
got
is
some
cool.
screws loose.
We're gonna find out. Going to his turn. First of all, he heals. Not it. Stop saying that. Being gaslit by my own automation. He is healing. He does not get reactions. Thanks.
Does he stand up?
He's not down.
He was already standing up.
Yeah.
He never
I
fell
thought he got
prone.
knocked prone again.
Nope.
Ew.
The attempt failed. And now Selene is kind of blocking him, though. That's unfortunate. You know what? Let's tumble through.
Which way?
Selene.
If he fails, I can't. Oh. Is it a manipulate action?
No. It is a move action.
Which is also good. I can disrupt prey.
It will trigger your... Yes. Okay, so that is a success. It is using a move action, so go ahead. You can try.
Doesn't that also... Does one need a reaction to, like, do an attack when they're trying to leave without disengaging, or does tumble through account for that?
Yes, you need to have a reaction for it. Tumble through is only
okay.
for getting through blocked space.
Oh!
Well, you didn't have him
Motherfucker.
targeted, but that misses. If that makes you feel
Yeah,
better.
I did have him targeted, but it keeps untargeting him.
Yeah, it does that at the end of your turn.
Yeah, it's annoying. It never did that before.
So he feints like he's going to attack you, pulls the gun up, and as you move to block, he suddenly slips past you. Too late, you swing to try to cut him off. Doesn't work. He runs up the stairs.
I really wanted to use a rewrite fate, but I think I'll save it. It's an attack anyway. Never mind. Marco, why you let him go?
Shut up, get after him.
Okay. That will end his turn. Cora. You're on... Were you on 2?
I think I was on 1.
No, you're on 2.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yep.
Come
you
on,
and Thrommel
Trouble.
are on 2.
A3 says we gotta go. Let's go. I will leave.
Do
They
they have a
attack
reaction?
me?
Yes, they do.
Of course they do.
One of them is going to attack.
I disengage instead. Just kidding.
That you wish.
Yeah, I do. Ah! You finally
Misses.
missed!
The other one is going to decline the reaction in this instance.
Oh. Okay.
Expecting his
this
buddy to
is-
hit? Or it doesn't matter. Sure.
Is this where Ithri went?
Rommel's
Up
still right there.
this way?
He went running past.
Yeah.
This way.
I went down. To the right.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yep.
Come on, Thrommel!
As you rush past, shit, I'm gonna have to play. No one else is here, so Thrommel's gonna be played out silently on his turn.
Hey! Didn't I kick you down the stairs? What are you doing here?
Down. Yeah, as you come running out, the other guy over here is still technically present. I guess he would have moved at the end of Sardok's turn. So this guy would be here,
Oh.
running after Sardok. If that changes anything. I got lazy because I forgot I don't have initiative for these guys. I was moving them on relevant turns, but that should have been when Sardok got here.
You know, that's not my problem. I'm gonna keep moving this way.
Well, let me put the rest then. Because you might remember there was a room with 4 of them that direction.
You know, I didn't. But
I feel like
that's
Cora
fine.
would remember.
Well, they were frozen. She genuinely might not. So go ahead. You can
fair enough.
continue. You run in the door and you see 3 more of them surrounding the Sheik, who has the book that Medora covered over his chest, and he's hugging it like a teddy bear, sitting in his bed upright, looking pale and terrified. All three of the guards raise those big damn weapons.
I'm just passing.
I put the book there. It was me.
It's the Sheik's bedroom, man. I mean, what did you expect?
I didn't.
At least he's
He doesn't
dressed.
know where Ithri's gone, so.
I'm gonna back out and shut the door.
Okay,
So
Wrong room.
sorry. Click.
pull the door shut.
Housekeeping.
Don't let her escape!
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my action economy.
It would have been like, you're welcome for the book.
The door was open, yes, when I came over there.
Yes.
Okay. And it's an action to shut it?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be my move and then that. Okay, so I still have a movement.
There.
In that case, I'm going to book it this way and I would like to tumble through. As part of my thing, right? Which I can do.
Okay. Yeah, you can certainly try.
No! Wait, how tall is the doorway?
Tumble through does not negate opportunity attacks, though. So if this one,
How tall is the doorway?
so this one is a little smaller, I believe.
So I couldn't
Um,
wall run through the doorway above them and get out that way?
It's just in, let's see. It is a normal sized doorway with curtains pulled back. Found it.
So is wall running an option or no?
Normal size. door.
Not there, no.
Okay, then I will tumble through. Here is an acrobatics for tumble through.
You have to target who you're tumbling through.
Oh shit. Okay, do you want me to roll again?
You don't.
Oh, I
have-
didn't use this! It didn't have the right bonus. Anyway, so yes, let me re-roll that.
Hmm.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, it did have the right
If it
bonus.
makes you feel any better, 27 was also a failure.
I would... Oh, I don't want to use my last mythic. But I guess I will. Not. I'll just stay here.
Last already?
That was a roller
Yeah.
coaster of emotions.
I had to use one not to die, and I had to use another one for something. I don't remember what.
Oh, is the Godspeed like mythic? Oh.
No, I re-rolled something at mythic.
Oh, okay.
Probably something stupid. That's all I'm doing. Tumble through
Okay.
means I just stop, correct? If I fail it.
Correct. And trigger reactions.
Oh, cool.
I think, though, in this case, he's not going to do it because he was running after the metal assassin already.
Yeah, get him! Get that guy!
That brings us to Ithri.
Ithri's
You heard
going-
shouts of, "Stop!" just in the room behind you.
Yeah, stop!
And through this door, a few seconds later, through the door over here, you suddenly heard a chorus of shouts of alarm and a really shrill squeal of terror.
Did I recognize this squeal?
No,
Okay, it wasn't. Okay, Ithri's gonna.
it was
pick
not
up-
Cora.
Ithri's gonna pick up the thing. Does he have to step in order to do that? And is it in action?
You'd have to move 5 more feet and then 1 action to pick it up. Yes. If you
Okay.
open up the prize box, it should be there for your claiming.
It is. It is. I
Prize
have
box?
clammed it.
Ithri has collected the first crystal minaret.
Okay, so that's 2 actions. Third action. 5, 10. What? I can't go through the door. I can't get through that door, apparently.
I made it work. It's
Okay.
running through. You see Sardock and Cora.
15.
I'm sorry, you see
Ryan,
Sardock and a guard in the archway fighting, and Cora like gingerly trying to slip past and failing.
Can I just squeeze on back? Can I just? Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me.
Okay. Ithri wants to stand on the table. So he's going to jump up to, hang on, that's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So Ithri
It's
can
not
get,
a very high table either.
Yeah,
so-
even with,
yeah, you could just step right up there.
and last action he's going to get out his, no. Yeah, he's going to get out his hammer.
I was gonna say his no. What's that?
He's going to get
Okay,
out his
yeah.
no.
All right, you draw your weapon. Okay.
Persistent gnats.
Told you not to call me that.
Rude.
Rommel. Let me just duck back up to the second floor for a second here. Secret stuff happening.
Uh-oh.
It's alright, world diplomacy, people. Don't worry about it.
That is a
Called it.
38 on his diplomacy. And then
Oh, that is like the monologuing feat I was talking about.
yeah.
Feel like Thrommel's just stolen himself some more army.
He leased himself some more army.
Oh my god, he's a Steely.
He's stealing some troops.
You steal his hearts.
Mm.
Aura, you hear feet on the
Hate it.
stairs behind you as one of the Sheik's guards comes rushing in. Move aside! And is going to
Can I just let
draw
him-
a longbow
Can I? Oh
You
god!
cannot.
I'm gonna die.
and is going to shoot
Ah!
seemingly at Cora. You're like, Cora has this moment, gets out of the way of the longbow just to realize he's shooting past you. It just ting off of Sardock's armor. And because of the quickened action, he actually has a second attack. Compliments of Thrommel. This one punches right through the glass left eye of Sardock
Ooh.
Mm.
for 10 points of damage, reduced to none. So it just chips it. It doesn't punch through. It just kind of cracks the glass a slight bit. It's nothing more than cosmetic. That's fine, though, because for those of you who are very mathematically minded, that was only one of the two guards. Here's number two. Comes rushing out. And misses. Okay. That is it for Thrommel's turn. Key. Oh god, where are you? You're on two.
I was on
you're
the floor.
four.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, yes.
So-
Yes, there you are on 4.
Sardock went the way I came from, didn't he? Did he?
No, he went up. So like this one.
No, he went up.
He went up. Okay, so I'm a chase.
And technically, I'm gonna give her a free move here. Selene is more or less there.
Cool. So this is 20 feet, so I got 5 on the other end.
Okay. Running up the stairs, you see a whole mess of guards through the archway. You can hear a gunshot. You hear Cora jibber jabbering.
This is the party floor.
Hey.
This is the party floor.
Hello, party floor. So I'm going to use the second action to move to here. And as I'm preparing the staff for another little bzz, I take one look at Cora and just kind of notice that she's a bit bloodied and beaten. And instead, just lower the staff, raise a hand, and I'm going to cast Heal as a 2nd level spell on her.
Okay.
As the 1-action version, so it's touch. It's just roll healing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, should be.
Oh, have some of that.
Pretty good. So
Good
Cora heals 15 hit points. And I
Thank
believe that
you.
takes her from badly injured to just injured.
Yeah.
And that's me.
It's crazy
That's
in
it.
here, Key.
Okay. This takes us to Medora up on 3.
First action.
You know, you really don't have to just sit here.
First action.
First
sit
action.
here.
And I would like to shout out somebody for this. Thank you, Harpy. First action, I'm going to reach into my items and belongings and take out a piece of taffy. Mythic taffy. Second action, I'd like to unwrap it, pop it in my mouth.
This is some
Third
MacGyver
action.
stuff.
If we take the minaret, does your holiday end?
Well, that's
He
very
just used the
funny.
smacking.
It sort of, it does, and it doesn't. Oh no! Did you feel that? Oh, I missed a chance to count down. Oh no! Because you're just sitting here. In 11,000 years, a specific species of butterfly has gone extinct. That's on you. You did that.
I've done many worse things. And I'm sure I will do again.
I'm
But the
convinced
butterflies,
Medora-
don't you care about butterflies?
I do, but right now I'm charged with saving the entire Desert of Desolation rubbish.
Oh, right,
This-
right. And what a fine job you're doing.
I know, it'd be so nice if I could have actually had that holiday. But no, that's what holidays are
What a
for, to be
plenty of
interrupted by
holidays.
work.
Is the guy
Well-
just Medora from the future or something? Like, she just never left.
Actually, it's just Medora.
I just hear Medora
You know,
like
this is ridiculous. Childish.
intentionally
Look.
smacking the
And
taffy.
yes, when the crystal minaret leaves, technically, my holiday also ends. You know, so
Well,
maybe maybe you better
Happy?
go make sure that happens. Get me back to work.
I told you. I trust the Valkyrie.
Trust him somewhere else.
Happy?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not bloody happy right now. Gonna move on over.
Third action,
Marco.
by the way, Askell.
Oh.
I chew the taffy.
Yes.
really loud.
I was gonna say you uncement your jaws.
No, she was smacking it the
Fair.
whole time. What? Technically,
That's good for at least an
Right.
action. Marco,
Okay, I'll
up on
like to
4.
move up the stairs. So I'll move over here. Let's see.
Okay, Marco, up on 1.
That. Okay.
It's real busy out there.
Can I get through all these friendlies, or are these guys not friendlies, or like? how does that work?
Key and Cora are friendly.
Okay, let's see if I can. There's a. That a straight line I can make through Key and Cora?
Unfortunately, no. There is no room you can move to.
Can I tumble through?
Well,
there?
technically, you could then cut diagonally over
Oh,
here.
okay. Can I tumble through the guy, the Sardok guy? Is that okay? So I can get behind him. We're kind of here.
No, because then your movement would stop in an illegal space.
This is illegal?
So
Oh, like
no,
if I
you
fail.
fail, it would. If you fail,
Oh.
you have to have a space where you can go were you to fail, and there isn't one.
And I can't just go back to where I'm right now. Oh no, that's key. Shit.
You're standing on top of Key, yeah. So if you're coming through, you have to go this way. Or
Yeah, okay, but,
fly
like-
or something.
Fly or something.
Or teleport or whatever. I don't know.
Teleport. Oh. Okay, so okay, so I can move here. You say this is like the best.
Yes.
I can see him though, right? Can I quick draw or brandishing draw my whip and try to trip him from? Because it's like.
Well, yes, of course.
Oh, nice. Okay, and I think that would probably use up all of my actions with the movements and stuff anyway. So I'll do that.
So, yes. However,
Oh.
give me one memento
This
because
is
he's
when
got a
you-
little cover here.
Oh, okay. I'll
Okay,
just put the
now go
whip
ahead.
in my hands, and then now I'm using the agile thingy with the. No, sorry, that's the wrong. Trip agile. This is my first thingy. He's not been disarmed yet. Yeah. Oh. Excellent.
Panache!
Not bad.
Bullshit!
Yeah, too.
You
What?
rolled a
No.
7 and succeeded.
What? But he has
Yeah.
cover,
Well,
which
mean,
doesn't apply to reflex DC.
it goes. I imagine he has cover, and he's like, "Ha, I'm safe." And the
No!
whip just reaches around the corner, and I pull out his foot under it.
Spot on. Yeah. And he hits the stone hard.
I'll just take my panache, and your turn, I guess.
Huh. You rat.
That ends Marco's turn. Selene, who's on? Are you still on 4? You're still on 4.
Yep, I'm going up the stairs.
There's no
Up
room
to
up here.
There
Go
is
the other
no
way.
room up there.
I'm
No,
outside the
direction.
wall.
Oh yeah, that's what I
God damn
said.
it. You freaking goblins.
Oh,
No,
gosh.
what did you do?
Help. Help.
Look,
Help.
you didn't allow us to party
Alright.
split between 3 or 4 minarets,
There.
but we can split between floors.
I can't see the floor I'm on.
What do you
Oh, did
mean
you
you
go up
can't
or
see
down?
the floor you're on?
I
I see. I see what happened. I see. I got it. I fix. I fix. Fix. Boundary. Boundary.
I see her next to the guard thingy.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we got to move back to where she thinks she is, and then back to 1, and it
Ah.
should take you with us. There we go.
Yay! Are these guys currently allies? Yes.
I think they're
You just
currently
act
neutral.
like they are.
They are neutral, so you can't free move through them.
But I can move through key and then tumble?
No, that's what I tried. Remember?
No. So same thing with Marco, because if you fail, you would end up in an illegal space.
You just
so
gotta
can't
whip him.
tumble.
Yeah. I heard that part. But
You just don't like it.
yeah.
But hear me out.
What you could do is move to Key, cut diagonally to Marco, and then move either north or east. Yeah, I guess that'll work.
Oh,
she
I
gotta
don't
go
wanna be there.
attack the sheik so they let go of us.
You're in my way.
Can she
Step
tumble
aside.
through this guy to reach here?
No, because I had to do it like this weird fucking zigzag.
Yes. Yes, you could do that,
Well,
actually.
My initial thing was to go through Korra and tumble through, and if I fail, I'm just gonna use my last rewrite fate.
Yeah. But now you have a legal space to end up in if you fail, so yes, you would target... I would say still target Sardak. Actually, no,
Okay.
no, because you'd be going here. You're not going through
Yeah.
Sardak, so yeah, you would target this one.
Target that guy?
To tumble through.
Okay.
Yep.
Ah, you're in the way. Okay.
There you go.
Then if you have any actions
Oh, I
left
can't move
later,
now.
maybe don't end there, so I have somewhere to tumble through too.
Right.
I
Move
can't.
back here, and I'll...
Damn angles.
Yeah.
And I will end my tumble right here.
Okay.
And I think that's all my actions. Gonna hit me? Gonna hit me? Gonna hit me?
You're very fortunate that Thrommel did such a good job in his explanation.
I was more so
Because
thinking
you are
Sardak.
literally dressed like an assassin.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking maybe like Sardak would hit me, and he can have suffer
Oh, no.
consequences.
Sardak would love to, if he was allowed to have a reaction.
Nah. Guys, can you let him have
Apparently
a
we don't
reaction?
do that here.
So E3 and I can go off on him.
When your turn, it is his turn next, so we're gonna see how this goes for our good buddy Sardak. Okay, Mr. Man. First of all, he heals.
What do we have to rip out of his body so he stops healing?
Ants like
main
you can't
cogwheel?
begin to understand what I am.
He gets up to one knee.
Did I ask?
And
Iron Man.
He's gonna stand up from prone.
No, he's not.
Which
As he does so, eloquently.
provokes.
You activate my trap card.
Everybody's like, nope.
Wackada.
This is not. He's new here. All right, he's new. He doesn't know.
What about the guard? Does the guard have something? What about Korra? Korra.
Actually, yes, the guard does, and I believe Korra has stand still.
And E3 got
nice.
I'm gonna roll the guard last though.
Well,
Uh,
Seleni's
And
first
Ithri
in
has-
an initiative, so
oh, I was gonna give
Mhm.
Cora the honor to go first.
So it actually is supposed to go in initiative order, which Marco, do you have? He's in your range because of the whip.
But I don't have
Do
anything.
You have. Okay, then that goes to Selene. Yours
Okay.
has priority with initiative.
Ooh. Nice.
Perfect.
maybe
think
I
he's
don't get
not-
one.
You know what?
Not getting up
No,
today.
we're gonna use a mythic point. Whenever an attacker rolls a critical hit against a creature with mythic defense, the attacker must re-roll the attack and take the new result.
Oh well, I'm gonna roll a 1 now.
I mean,
Still hits, but
That's
he's
still
not
a hit.
interrupted.
That 20
Go ahead and roll your
flashed up
damage.
and teased you.
Nah, I'm just happy I rolled this good second time.
Roll your damage. That's fine. That's fine. It's 4 damage. He can take that. He continues to get up from prone. Next is Korra, who also, I believe, interrupts on a... All right, we're going to use another mythic point to re-roll that, please.
How many mythic points does he have left?
Maximum
He hasn't
one.
used any yet. Technically, you guys have robbed him the ability to do so up till now.
Okay, I need to roll again.
Uh-huh.
Just for future, so we're allowed to use.
Mother.
Oh!
Oh, yes,
No!
One
I
more,
don't
but I think
think
you can't
so.
use it now. huh?
Also, I would like to point out that we do have a critical in the chat.
You do, and because this one was not re-rolled, that is going to trigger. Actually, you've got 2 critical successes. You had one already, and I added the one from today.
Nice.
So, Korra, let's see what
Hello.
we're doing today.
Okay.
We've got surprise opening. You gain 1 action that you can use before the end of your turn to make an attack action against this specific target.
Oh,
Okay, so when you're
On
done
my
with your
turn,
crit, you
though.
get a full action. The way this works, I would say you can just take the action right now.
okay. Well, here's the
But
critical thing.
okay,
You need to make a
it's only
fortitude
2
save.
points of damage. What? Why? No.
So she
Because
rolled
of
a crit.
Yes. Okay. Not slowed. That's a 34 success.
Okay. So what? I get an action?
You get an
Yes,
extra
but
attack.
before that,
Oh, okay.
I want to finish everybody else's triggered reactions.
okay.
Next up is Ithri.
Get a crit, Ithri.
Uh,
We did it. It's your turn.
pressure's on. Hang on. There we go.
I have a feeling here goes our last. Oh wow!
Oh.
Okay,
And he rolled a 2.
Oh, it's still a hit
still
though.
a hit on a 2.
Oh.
Fighters are just built different, man. Okay, roll that damage. How bad
It's
can it
like
be?
as he's standing up, the hammer just comes down on top of his head.
Wham! Forcing him back down to the floor.
Well,
at which point,
actually-
Cora, you can go ahead and
Never mind. My crit made him stop getting up.
yeah, he's
So
not
he
getting
still
up.
would've
He's
been
still
prone.
prone. So
That's
Cora,
why E3 rolled a 2 because he was expecting him to actually get up, but he didn't.
I never removed it.
So
Cora?
I can flurry?
You have a full action. Yes.
Okay, I'll
I
flurry on him,
suppose
I
you
guess.
can flurry.
Oh.
We've
Now
got,
he
by
could
the
technically
way,
use
So,
his
we've
last
got a
mythic
That's
one.
going to be
critical.
the other critical card. That's going to draw our second critical card. Broken
was-
nose.
that's
He takes
ridiculous.
1d4 bleed.
Is
Isn't
that
he
where
immune
his
to
heel
He's immune to
is?
bleed.
Is his heel
He's
in his
immune to
nose?
bleed.
Yeah, is the
So
nose
let me
the
try
healing
another
part?
one. There we go. He is deafened until healed.
Oh.
You
Is he
shatter
immune to
his auditory.
Deafen. Oh,
He's not immune to deafened.
make another fortitude save.
Okay. Well, first, he takes no damage from that.
I'm not.
Oh.
Really,
He takes no damage. I'm not sure the slowed would apply, right?
Oh,
I mean,
I don't
his
know.
eardrums just.
Surely it's
exploded.
still.
The slide
I mean,
is the
yeah,
hit,
you know
not
what?
the
That's true.
damage.
That's true.
yeah, it doesn't say damage. It's just on hit.
Okay.
Well, you're slow.
So he is also slowed 1.
Hmm.
Here's my second attack from the flurry.
Oh.
That's not a crit. It was really close though.
It's really close. Well, that's 3 18s you rolled?
Yep.
I
And
assume
he
that
takes
does
no damage.
Yeah.
Correct.
Your skin is so hard. That's
But
it.
he remains prone.
And slowed and deaf.
Now technically the guard also gets an opportunity
Oh
attack
yeah.
on him. But he misses. Okay. So that was my first action. Immortal! Boom, 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 just pummeling this guy down into a trash heap on the floor.
I recoup. But you
He's
can't
got
get
one
up.
less
have-
action now
Yes.
from being slowed.
No, I
right?
believe slowed only kicks in at the start of your turn, so that won't matter until his next turn. If you slow someone mid-turn, it doesn't apply. Okay.
Until the end of my next
Well-
turn. Okay, if you say so.
I do.
It's still okay. You are the GM.
So, read how the slowed condition specifically works. What it does is, when you're slowed, when you start your turn, you get 2 actions instead of 3.
I wasn't.
Does that
I
make
was just being
sense?
facetious. It's fine. Yes.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you understand. You know,
I
I'm
do.
not. I'm not. I don't think you're like
I don't.
arguing or anything.
I'm just
Unlike
mad about it.
Sadok, who's deaf
Uh,
now.
Yeah. Well, he's going to use a second action to get up from prone again.
Well, Ithri has a second reaction. He's going to attack.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my dice today.
And we don't have any epic fumbles for you to
Ah, that's a shame.
enjoy.
How tragic.
So
Free reaction. Drop your hammer.
there is no glory in him getting up from prone. Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna use his third action. Oh, this is not good. He's gonna use his third action to 5, 10, 20, running for
Where
the
you
door.
going?
That will end his turn. This was not a good Sardock turn.
Where's he even going?
Cora,
Oh, it's my actual turn.
it's your
Hey!
actual turn now. Yeah.
There
Get
were
back
three
Hey!
crits without
Come here!
having a turn, by the way.
I would like to tumble through as part of my movement. Can I do that? Never mind. I'll just. Well, how's he looking? Badly injured. I just can't do any damage to him.
Just trip him up
He.
and stand next to him. The damage. will
Don't
just
say
come.
that. Don't. We don't like the T word here.
T word.
Trip.
Oh.
Taffy. Glue him to the floor.
Offer him
I
taffy.
can taffy him.
Critical taffy.
I mean, I could key blast him.
What do you do?
Yeah. I guess I'll try to go
I mean,
through
this is
him.
our opportunity. He hasn't got allies.
I'm gonna try to get on the other side of him. I'm gonna try to tumble through.
Okay.
And then I can tumble opportunist and maybe trip him.
So what you would? Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna try to tumble through first. Just to get on the other side and block him. So here's that. Not a great roll.
That is a failure.
I don't think I... Oh, I did target him. Okay. That's... Man, I can't even tumble through him. Okay.
You try to slide, and he literally puts a bullet hole into the floor, shooting where you almost were, cutting
Hey!
you off, and getting by
Not
him.
nice. Now I'll just try to trip him, I guess.
Okay. Remember, it'll have map.
Let me re-roll that. I did not roll that with map. Why does it have
was
map?
already a failure.
Why does it have map?
Oh, you're right. It wouldn't. I'm sorry. You're right. Tumble through is not an attack. Either way, it's a failure.
Yeah, it's a fail.
That
Well,
fails. So
that
you try to cut him
sucks.
off.
I'm just gonna stop here then, because that's all 3 actions,
Okay.
right? Because tumble through was an action, or was that part of my move?
That was part of your move.
Oh, then I still have
and
an
then you
action.
trip. Correct.
I'll try to trip him again.
Now it will have map.
Will it roll it properly
I doubt it.
if I do it through this? Oh, it has a map spot right
doubtful.
there. Cool.
Oh,
I could just click that.
Beautiful. There you go.
Yeah, probably still a fail though. Yep.
Yep, that is a fail.
He's deaf, but somehow still wily.
He's very agile. He's always been especially nimble. And
Yeah,
now
be here.
he desperate. Ithri.
You could surrender. He can't hear me.
I feel like Cora actually said that out loud.
Yeah.
If he was surrendering, Mark would be like, I can't hear you.
Throw yourselves at me. You can't hurt me.
Okay.
For clarification, the spot here to the left of Sardok, is there actually a door in the way if Ithri was to stand in it?
No.
Okay. Ithri's going to go stand in this space.
That's okay.
Ithri
Yeah, this
is
is about to hurt.
well, maybe. Ithri is going to use hang on 1 second. Oh no, I don't think I have
Ashla's so humble. Maybe.
I don't actually have Ithri's going to use United Assault.
Get him.
What's
and I-
Increase
that?
the damage, the target.
What is that?
Uh-oh.
United
So-
Assault. You've learned you're stronger when working alongside your allies. Mega Strike. Your strike gains circumstance bonus to damage rolls equal to the number of other different creatures that damage the target since the end of your last turn.
That would be 3.
So I just add that into circumstance and do a normal strike, right?
Correct.
Excellent. +3.
Sounds
We're-
so-
Oh wait, no, that's only to the damage roll.
So not to the attack. Okay.
Right. Well, that is certainly a hit.
So if I click damage, I get a +3. How do I add it in here?
Never.
Had to do this before.
Don't worry, I can just do a manual 3 damage to him.
Does that mean right? So is that not for each die he rolls +3? No, just in
No.
total?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, is it? So that's a +6.
No. It's correct as he said. Is it not? I'm saying
Oh.
that's correct. It is not.
Mm-mm.
I got confused by the double.
So
negatives.
25 damage. I'm gonna do that. 12, and he still takes the additional 3.
Excellent. And for my last
There.
2 actions,
Oh.
intimidating strike. And yes, this will be mapped down. Hang on, I clicked the wrong
Okay.
button.
Oh no! Just kidding. That's gonna be the 3rd mythic point. He's gonna make you re-roll.
Okay. I presume it's still with the same map, is it?
Correct. Yep.
Got worse.
Well,
This
I
guy
think we
is
all
not
saw
very
which way the
lucky
wind
on
was
those.
blowing.
Get him.
So, that is critical damage
Oh, why is one of them secret?
because he has to roll a saving throw to remain upright,
Oh.
which he fails. He also gains...
Critical fail.
He also
He rolled a
gains...
nat
Okay.
1.
Yeah, nice. He also gains frightened 2.
Well,
I think he gains
let's
dead.
let's
Think
slow
we're gonna
down
have
for a
to worry
sec here,
about
If
because
he's still alive.
he says,
I'd be scared if I was dead.
You can't destroy me. Do you know who made me?
Who?
Mama.
Who
I
made
checked
you?
the label on
"Does
your
Ithri
ass
yell
while I'm
who
looting
before,
you.
as,
Yeah.
or after hitting him?"
Ithri would be like, who? And like, brace.
Go beat them.
And if he doesn't give an answer, that's maybe why he gets mad and crits.
Oh, so well,
Would he answer?
Can't hear.
the
He can't hear. Yeah.
no, he has no idea what you just said.
That's
But
true.
you guys
Do you know
did
who
knowledge
made
check.
me?
Technically,
Who?
you guys
What?
actually do know who built him.
You what?
Hmm
Oh, well, then Ithri's just
Yep.
gonna...
I
Probably.
believe it was Ithri specifically who identified them as creations of the Clockwork Brotherhood.
Oh, I see what... Yeah, I thought he was being specific.
Do you know who made me? Who? What?
He's basically saying, "I'm indestructible. You can't break me." And then you hit him for, let's see, 42 points of damage, which destroys him.
Like dead?
Dead. No repairs. You want to illustrate this at all for us, Ashlo? Or
I
you...
feel like Ithri is not expecting this. Because Ithri wouldn't want to kill him. But he's been so resilient that Ithri just puts his full weight behind and probably accidentally takes his head off. Like literally just
Yeah.
the head disconnects.
If you want, the body can be more or less intact. Like, you don't just cause the whole thing to explode. Sadly, no self-destruct protocol. He would have used that back in the corridor otherwise. Yeah, with a crunch, the head is removed from the body, and you could see it like trying to repair itself and like closing the gap on the neck because there's no head and it doesn't know how to account for this, and it repairs wrong, essentially removing his ability to heal from it. As the head bounces on the floor, clatters, and rolls, the cracked left eye lens is now shattered, and you can just see it's like a broken light bulb in there. There's just wires sparking. The other eye is dark.
Midair.
However,
Didn't need to be like this.
I didn't mean
initiative
for that
is
to
not
happen.
done. Up on floor 2,
Somebody's gonna be pissed.
Wait, who's on floor 2?
Hello.
Oh, that's floor
Nope,
2.
you're on floor 3.
What?
Oh,
I'm on board with Rommel?
No, who's on floor 2?
Who?
it's the
What?
mommy.
You guys see, or Key, you see Thrommel just kind of come wandering down the steps with a vague and unenlightened smile on his face. Oh, I found you.
Was that the striptease floor he's just coming from? Or...
Well, men, did you seize the assassin? As he walks out, and like one of the guards looks at him like, "Who the fuck is this?" He says, he sees, "I don't know you, soldier, but I'm recruiting you now." What is the word?
You work for me. Requisition?
I've on the word.
You're
Um,
hired.
I'm drafting you into my service. Where's the sheik? And as he asks this, you could just hear a little from the other room, followed by like,
Jesus.
quiet down. I'm not talking to you yet. Where's the sheik? And he kind of looks about. Where's the assassin? The machine. The machine is dead. This is the only assassin, you are certain. I am absolutely positive that is the only assassin in this tower. The rest of these people have done nothing but aid you and the sheik. He needs
Who
to
the
make
fuck is that?
another diplomacy.
Mummy walks up. Hello.
That is inevitable.
It runs in the family.
Wait, does he... No, is he telling the truth? No, I guess, yeah, he is.
He
yeah.
thinks he is, as far as he knows. He's an
I mean, we
idiot. He's
didn't
not a
do anything
liar.
to them,
I
so
was going to
he's-
say, the
Yeah.
first thing Key's going to do is start looking around for another assassin.
Technically, I think you guys have seen like 4.
Because I
over
mean,
your explorations?
technically I have this, but I think he's not lying or impersonating. I mean, he is impersonating maybe like.
He is
the
not
savior of the-
intentionally doing so.
He's an impersonating an intelligent
I
person.
think you could. have just
Unfortunately,
stopped
that's
it
the loophole for
intentionally.
we're on the list. It doesn't account for an idiot.
Well, I mean,
The guards are. How did you get in here? You do not belong here. You are not invited to the sheik's birthday. Oh, there's a birthday? Is that what this is all
Fucking
for?
idiot.
Where's the cake?
That explains much. Where's the birthday boy? I would speak to the sheik. The guards don't really seem like they know what to do with him.
Yeah, we don't either.
For his third action, I think he's just gonna move in here. No! Is this
Bravo!
birthday food? Is the cake ready? And then he sees Cora, he sees Sardak. I suppose that lays all of this to rest? Kind of
Where's
thought
everybody
we
else?
would be taken out of here or something once the minarets. The minaret! Did anybody get it?
Got it.
You've got the minaret. Very
I
good.
don't know what to say. It's so loud.
The sheik's birthday gift!
Throttle?
Oh.
dear.
No, not that minaret. A different minaret.
Death to the infidels! Kill them!
No!
It was going so well.
don't we just have to
Hey.
imagine we're back in the thing? Just try that.
After we grab
There's
the
no place
minaret.
like wherever we were.
Hey.
Right. So for a start, Cora's too far, so I'm gonna cast light on myself. Oh no, I'm not. That's 2 actions. I don't want to do that for 2 actions.
Yes.
Any of those?
Uh,
I was not ready for more fight. Hang on.
hey, I did say initiative technically hasn't ended. Yeah, the guards are suddenly looking unpleasant.
Right. How do we not have anything that can't target more than one creature? Right, fine. I'm going to cast Moonbeam on...
I guess we're going loud.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm surrounded by 3 of them, and I don't like being surrounded by anyone. So I'm going to do it on the one next to me. Where'd they all come from?
Roll an initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do anything. Yeah, I'm going to cast Moonbeam on that guy. So, cast. And just attack.
Now hang on a sec, because I might have some terrible news for you.
Oh, I don't like terrible news.
A creature within the monster's reach uses a manipulate action or a move action, makes a ranged attack, or leaves a square. Well, we've checked a couple boxes.
Yeah, there's at least one of those.
Right. So 2 of them have not used their reactions yet, and they're going to do so now. Unfortunately, they can't because they had longbows drawn and not their swords. As you were.
Oh.
So just roll the attack then, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Neat. I like that sound.
Energy suddenly builds up as you begin to glow brighter, and then launches in a beam of radiant moonlight clean through the Sheik's guard.
Oh, God.
That will hit.
They're all
Let's
gonna
get some of
die.
that damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of force.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. He's injured now. As the beam sort of blasts through, it begins to disintegrate some of the white robes they wear, and you can see that underneath they have steel breastplates, but like the kind of breastplates, you know, the ones that have like the muscles shaped into them? Yeah. You can see that underneath his disintegrating robes.
Cool. As the third action, I'm going to convert my staff back into its shield form.
Okay. Excellent. And last member in our initiative, up on floor 3, Medora. The Guardian of Time suddenly kind of tilts ahead. Oh, well, there it is.
It's
There
time,
was the
is it?
split. Oh, it's past time.
Okay.
See, there was a little situation. Would you like to know about it? Since you're here and you're not doing anything, I'm happy to tell it all to you. All about it. Would you like to
you
know?
have no other audience. Go for it.
I don't. You know, I don't. So
You'll
because
turn
you
around.
weren't there,
Action 1, face the porky person.
Oh, right, okay. Because you weren't there, your dopey future brother-in-law just, convinced the Sheik and all of his men that you're thieves.
Sounds about right, yes.
If
Your
you
point?
had been there, he would have been immediately defensive and distracted by how much he thinks you hate him. You do hate him. Not for the reasons he thinks. I know. The point is, your irrepressible cynicism was not there to distract him from running his mouth.
If he hadn't, Cora might have.
Nope. No, we're off the charts now. Now I gotta go in. They're gonna need me to clean this up. You changed things. Good job, by the way.
Thank
Not
you.
what I would have done.
No. But that is why I am me
Nope.
and you are you. Life
You
would
want
be
my
boring
advice?
if everyone was the same.
You want a little tip?
I feel like I'm gonna get it anyway.
Well, that depends. If I tell you how to clean this up in a really quick, easy way, will you just do it? Instead of standing here ruining my professional space?
Sure.
taffy stickiness all
Oh.
on the ground.
That's easy.
You want it settled. We leave with the minaret, and you go back to guarding the time.
I'm gonna stay right here if you do what I ask. Everything comes up Time Guardian for me.
Okay.
Okay. Don't rejoin your friends. Take a walk. Go, I don't know, upstairs? Maybe one flight?
The time. The sun
Remember the
timer,
riddle?
right?
The riddle? Yeah, let's play another game of riddles. I'm not technically allowed to tell you what to do, but up, ever up, down, down. Remember that? It was just a
Yes.
few minutes ago, and your memory is near photographic. Good. We'll do that.
I
Do
figured
that.
Sadok might
Uh,
already have done it.
Preferably really quick, because as soon as they start killing, it's paperwork for me and for you and for lots of other people, and it's not gonna be great for any of us. Go
Hey.
on. Go on.
Thank you for the company. Enjoy your holiday. She'll go.
They make a play at like disdain, like thank God, but you can feel them still keenly watching you, regardless of your actions.
Fuck it. There you go. 3 movement to there. Am I 30 foot?
Okay.
Am I 30? I'm 30 foot.
Probably
right?
25. Most
25.
humanoids are 25.
Reverse. No one saw. Done.
I saw. Okay.
That was a different timeline, Medora, where she's got skates on.
Before we move into
We've had first combat, yes.
whatever this is, let's pause here. We're gonna take a break. It won't be long, chat, but we gotta rest a little bit, hydrate, stretch, snack. I would encourage you to do the same. And when we come back, I have no idea what's gonna happen because we're off script. See you shortly.
Hello, we're back.
And we're back.
That was my line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you
See,
can't.
it sucks, don't it? When you're like, I've got my one line, I'm gonna do it, and then somebody's like, don't forget, school music was provided by,
Michael Gelfi Studios and Tabletop RPG.
really a bummer. Don't forget Micro Music. Anyway,
You say that one. Sharing is caring.
And we're back.
Marco, it is your turn, and the guards were suddenly getting pissed, and then Key shot a laser beam through one of them, and now
It was reactive.
it's not looking good here.
All right. I would like to use my mythic feat, unbelievably believable, and tell them, stand down, man. We are a secret agency instated by the great-grandfather of a sheik when he foresaw the assassination attempt tonight. We're here to
That is
fix the
unbelievably
timeline.
believable.
Yeah. We have dealt with the
You know what?
assassin
Make
without
the
leave.
lie. Do the lie.
Oh,
You've
yeah,
got
yeah,
mythic proficiency on the attempt.
Use it on the. I'll use it from the new toy thing we have. Lie, and then you do the mythic proficiency thing.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. Do I get my? I do have a feat that lets me use my stylish combatant +2 on social endeavors but I guess this is.
As long as you've got panache,
Oh, I do have panache as well. Nice.
then I think that should
Yeah,
apply.
and then plus the mythic.
And you're normally master, so +4. Jesus. And that's against
Probably.
perception DC. They all suddenly seem very confused. Secret agents of, but the sheik's birthday gifts out there. And one of them's like, not assassins. not thieves. They seem more confused. Not friendly, but confused. Also not necessarily hostile.
We just need time to talk about it. It's fine.
Look,
You've got
She
2
doesn't need a
actions remaining,
present.
technically.
Oh,
it's got
well,
my book.
well, can I like further invest into this lie by telling him like, have you not
Sure,
checked
sure,
on
go
the
on.
Sheik? We've placed a book in the line of the arrow that was shot at him. He should be all safe and sound.
Yes, he had the book, but he said it was his reading material.
Right, and he usually sleeps with that and an arrow inside of it. Just go check on him. This
Side
is
note,
very
does anyone remember
important.
what the book was that Medora left?
Yes.
The Sheik's like, oh yeah, that's my bedtime reading.
Wait,
Um,
was
The
it
last
Do you
Erex he
remember-
made.
the pain and
Yeah,
suffering
it
one?
was like
It was a tome of fire. I think.
No, that's what you
I
gave
gave that
me.
to you. It was the tome of pain and suffering. Then
Yeah,
Yep.
Tome of Pain and
Yep.
Suffering. The very bad
eternal
book.
agony, everlasting agony, everlasting agony.
Instructions on something like that.
Instructions on everlasting agony. Ironic, really, when I saved him from death.
What need of secret agents for the Sheik's gift?
The Sheik's gift was placed here so that we could travel to this timeline. This was all orchestrated by the great grandfather of the Sheik. We have to take it back though, otherwise your timeline will become unstable and you will all suffer terrible pain.
I feel like Marco listened to half of what Medora said and went, got it.
yeah,
So
I can-
something
I
about
can
pain
spin
and
that.
Pretty
suffering.
much.
and-
pain, suffering,
qualified now.
wiggly wobbly, timey wimey.
They kind of look at each other once.
I should go talk to the Sheik.
You
See
should.
what he wants to do with this. Don't you go anywhere!
Don't you want
None of
us to
you-
clean up the dead robot? We'll just take him downstairs. I'll be right back.
Behind you. Don't be silly. They have people who will clean that up for us.
Yeah.
And he's gonna
yes,
grab the pistol.
Elements!
Just shoot
Clean up the
rubble.
dead Robo Man.
Then this one's going to start to go over to the door.
Oh, can they bring me my crossbow?
No weapons. They look at all of you guys covered head to toe in weapons. No more weapons until the Sheik says so.
Can I at least go pick up my crossbow? I'm doing it. It's
Ask on your
expensive.
turn. On your. Oh, let me. It is your
Yeah.
turn.
It's your turn.
It is your turn. How do you want to do this? What do you do?
Well, Slaney's not the type to ask, so I'm gonna go get my crossbow.
Don't you do it! Don't you take another step! Stop it!
I won't shoot it. I just want it. It's expensive.
No! That's not what I said! Relax. She's trained. We're professionals. Also,
Also, instead
So-
of moving maps, I'm just gonna say
party
so.
favors or anything for this birthday?
Party favors. They're a
Yes,
goodie
but not
bag.
for you. Not for you. Until the Sheik says.
Yeah, you can pick up your weapon.
Okay, I just don't want to move maps for it, but it's down there.
Oh.
This is a case where you actually would have to move maps because it could be relevant.
Okay, well, I'll be back.
Do you remember which direction on the? I mean, technically, either direction if you go far enough will get you there.
Yep, it's. Oh god, I'm stuck outside. Thank you. It was right
I didn't
here.
do it. Okay. All right, and
While
that would
I'm
end.
here, I'm gonna peek my head around.
Just kind of glancing out into the
Mm-hmm.
main floor.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing here seems to have changed. Well, yeah. From what you can see.
Wait, I can't see the
More
hourglass.
about that
There's a
later.
curtain there, right?
There is a curtain. The curtain has been pulled wide, though, and you can see the hourglass exactly as
ticking?
you left it in the back.
Okay.
Oh.
No, there is no sand running through it at present.
Oh.
Sardoc is dead. Cora!
Oh, wow.
But he's at full health, everybody. Don't panic.
Hey, 3. We can't leave this here, right?
I
Can't leave him here. Timey-wimey stuff.
Okay.
Like, they can't have this technology.
You get the head then. I'll get this bit.
I'm gonna put his head in my sleeves.
Are you being subtle about it, or...
There's no guards in this room.
I imagine Ithri knocked the head into the other room.
There's no guards in this room, though.
I would not disagree. Oh yeah, that door
Okay,
should be
fine.
open, sorry.
I'll go in there and get it.
Okay. As you go in, you can see that there's a... Actually, no, it wouldn't be there. A servant has started, like, poking his head out of the curtain over on the west wall, and, like, looks like he really, really doesn't want to come in here, and the Sheik's guards are giving death glares at him. Clean it up! Cora, you step out. You can see his head. Pick it up. There's a little bit of broken glass around it from the eye lens, but...
Put it in my sleeve. You can be with the other skull. And then I'm gonna head back in
What
here.
collection?
Oh, interesting.
What's up?
Okay, nothing.
Is that real? Uh-oh. Is there anything else laying around that he had? Like, did his gun detach or anything?
Nope. Nope, it was all part of his body, and he didn't have ammunition
Oh, I have his hat.
created as he fired it.
Can't let that go.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure...
Just gonna
Okay,
throw it in my
he did
sleeves.
have one piece of equipment. He had a set of infiltrator thieves tools.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Marco.
I'll throw it
Don't
in
I-
my sleeves.
Don't I already have those?
I will
Bonus
add
one.
that.
I don't know.
Can't
Gotta have
have
spares
too
in case
many.
you break one.
Yeah. Also, Cora
It's
needs
mine.
them, right?
It's mine now, bitch.
Because, yeah, his guns cannot actually be looted. They're built onto him.
Oh,
Now,
all
Ithri
of
might
them.
be able to disassemble, but on top of you guys being lacking proficiency in them, there's also no ammunition.
You can sell them.
Okay. I'm just gonna chill here and wait. I don't want to cause this ruckus. So
Okay. Ithri.
Ithri is going to stow his hammer and pick up the body that what's left of Bardock.
Ithri, you really don't need to. They've got
Yes,
they've
I
got
do.
people for that.
Rommel, we
Alright,
can't leave
alright.
this behind.
No offense, man. But why not? Certainly you can.
Consequences.
Think about the butterflies, Thrommel. Jeez.
I was going to confuse the crap out of him.
Mm,
The
the
butterflies.
surely you're jesting.
No.
What,
Haven't you
what
read the
butter-
story about the person who went back in time and they stepped on a butterfly and
Reading.
they changed everything?
No.
I don't read.
You know,
Unless
maybe
there's
perhaps one
pictures.
of my, perhaps Nana read that to me at some point, and I've simply forgotten. What's the problem?
The point is, one little thing in the past can change something big in the future.
What makes you think we're in the past?
Thrommel.
So Ithri, it is your turn still.
She's just
No,
she's just-
the Itari's just he's picked up this body and now he's waiting for consequences.
No, they're not pissed about it, but
Yeah.
this one's.
Don't go anywhere with that until we can show the Sheik, and he can make a decision.
And as if on cue from the other room, you can hear, I don't want to go out there. They might hurt me. And then the dull rumble of one of the guards trying to talk quieter to him in his bedroom.
Your grandpapa sent us. Or something.
And you can hear and like a gasp, silence from the other room, and then
Don't talk so loudly.
Oh, sorry.
even the guards by Key and Marco though look uncomfortable and a little embarrassed.
Does
For
the
Thrommel's
lizard
part, we'll find out after all these guards and Thrommel. Thrommel shrugs and is going to sort of table surf a little bit, just checking out some of the little snacks, and he'll pick up like some dates. Try one.
I can imagine that really well. Like,
Oh yeah, Thrommel's picking up dates.
What's this?
How old is the Sheik anyway?
The servant who's been standing by the awkwardly by the door. Today is the eve of his 22nd year, my lord.
Oh, happy 22nd to the birthday boy. And I must say, you are very competent soldiers. You can tell a lot about a leader by the men he commands. You do your Sheik proud, and I trust the Sheik does you proud.
And there's a definite like grimace from the other guards that completely goes over Thrommel's head. Some mumbling, little foot kicking.
Well, I shall have to provide a gift of my own.
Realizing that he doesn't really have anything, he's going to pluck another date and think on it. Guards. Right now, they're not attacking. They are very confused. Key, it is your turn at present.
So can I use an action to apologize?
The one you crispified actually would have gone into the other. He's the one who's been in there talking. These two are just giving you dour looks. As soon as you start to say something, one of them kind of starts like you're going to cast another spell, but then they listen.
So to the one here, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna say it was apologies. It's been a long day. I was frozen in time for a bit. There were some people upstairs who didn't understand my lizard business. That guy was doing things to my friends. I don't think he's not got a head anymore. We're all right. And like we are genuinely here to save Mr. Sheik. Happy birthday to him, by the way. I hope I get to meet him and say it in person. I don't need any cake. It's not my kind of thing.
You trespass here.
So I would like to deceive.
Just gonna blaze right through that. I love it.
You said that out loud. That's in character.
Just literally, I would like to deceive you, sir.
Here, you can use this.
You can.
And he will.
You're on the list.
I mean, aided by the fact that Marco's already told them that we're on the list.
I'm not seeing deception in. Oh no, because it's under
It'd be lie.
Make an imp-
lie. That's the one. Yeah. Oh.
Unless you want to.
Sorry,
do
I
like
wasn't
a
thinking
diversion.
deception. I was thinking demoralize.
Why?
because I want to
It's key.
demoralize them.
But why?
That's intimidation.
Yes.
Isn't that bad?
It was something completely different in my head.
Then you can't.
Okay, so are we jumping ship then? You kind of already said the thing. I assume you're still lying. They just might not believe you.
No, sorry, we'll lie. We'll go with lie.
So Marco, you may attempt society to aid. technically.
Society? Oh, yeah.
That's what it says. Attempt a
yeah.
society check to aid your ally.
Yeah, I'm just check. So should I click aid or should I check? I click aid, right? Or do I click
yes, aid, and then society.
But I think when I click aid, wait, what?
And
Choose
you'd have
bonus
key
from
targeted.
aid, -1, +1. I thought
Plus
I
one.
roll it. Oh, okay.
Yep, it's +1.
Did it roll it?
It did not, it would seem. Great.
Huh?
Okay, it's fine. Whatever.
Well, then maybe I just click
Roll just straight deception.
deception. Not so. Okay.
Or I'm sorry, society. Roll society. I'll get it
But
right. I'm
that's
sorry.
not on
I'm sorry.
the
I'm new.
macro, right? So I'll just roll that from my actual thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Society.
And then
but
Key
I
will
still
roll
have,
twice and take the
I
better.
still have panache. Oh,
Well,
22.
it's still +1,
Yeah.
Oh,
but
Nice.
Key, you will get a +1 bonus, and that should already be applied. Now you will roll twice and take the better result.
cool.
Or actually,
right.
if you roll it once and then right-click it and say re-roll and keep the higher result,
Sure.
that should work.
So there's number 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And re-roll, keep the high result. There's number 2.
No fucking way.
Nat 20?
Nat 1 to nat
Two
20.
nat 20s. 2 nat 20s.
Let's
It's
go.
a secret roll, but whenever this happens, it needs to be talked about. Okay.
Was meant
2
to happen.
fucking nat 20s. Marco just in the background, not even like his words. He's like the theme music playing, and if you really listen to the lyrics, you can hear his lyrics are like suggesting we're on the list, and like
It's like a
it's so
brainwashing
subtle. Most of you aren't even aware Marco is doing anything.
Pointing to some family portrait. There's randomly a Nari and a lizard folk in the background. He's like, look at
Yeah,
that.
their key is just right there in the family portrait. His abilities over reshaping reality may have to be examined at some point. They may be a concern as that develops, but that's the Time Guardian's problem. Yeah, they're like, yeah, well, it happens to the best of us. Been there. One of them's like, you know, when I was in Al-Alisk, I accidentally shot the princess. The other guy, you did not. Yeah, I got jittery. Thought she was a mountain goat. Shot her in the ass. You bullshit. No, on my sheik's name. It's true. It happened. Thought they were gonna behead me, or at least take away my hands. But as it turned out, due to unforeseen circumstances, that there was another bandit raid that same day, and I got moved out, and it sort of got lost in all of the. They thought the bandit shot her. She lived. She was fine. I mean, I think. You know, I don't know whatever happened to Alice, but. And then there's just that really comfortable silence, and by comfortable, that is in quotes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna kind of go. So I'm just gonna go and see, like, my
Yeah,
great,
yeah. You better.
you know, he's my great nephew. I got to see him on his birthday anyway. So I'm just gonna kind of wander mixedly over, leave them confused by that.
Yeah. And as Key disappears through the door, you hear a whole tire of, "Get out! You're not supposed to be in here!" Because the other 4 guards were not lied to. The Sheik is also like, and is like covering himself in the blankets. Anyway, moving on with initiative. That takes us to Medora.
Okay,
on 3.
well, let's go to there. I'll walk into
Okay.
the stairwell.
Up.
Obviously up.
No, don't go. Okay.
Super up
Please
until
tell
you
me
know
it
the
didn't
wall.
throw you into the wall.
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay,
good.
you actually almost run right into Selene going the other direction.
How much is that in terms of action economy?
Given what you're doing, I'm tempted to say don't worry about it. I have a feeling this is where initiative's going to end.
Okay, well, in that case, I take Selene's hand and I go, everyone okay?
Yeah. The guards
Well-
are pussies.
Let me have a look at things. And in that case, Askell, just let me know if you want me to not do this, but she's going to walk over to the...
As you're
Sometime-
walking in, you see that adventurer who was partying with the dancers step out of here, see you, and just turn around and walk back into the alcove.
It's okay. Bye-bye now. And she's going to
No
step
response.
into a... Is it exactly as we left it?
It is.
I turn it.
For the sake of if people are curious, if you take a second just to double check the other alcove, you can see that there is a shield that has been set right over the column of light. It's just sitting there blocking it, and the light is not passing through the hole in the floor. It would seem that's the change that Sardok made. He blocked the flow of light. But
I don't think she would go and check it, though. I think she is just going to turn
Okay.
that. Thank you.
that's just for posterity, because I know you as players are probably really curious what the hell he did. That's what he did.
Well, I'm really glad it was
Medora.
that way around, because I would not have gone and put a shield in the way of a light beam.
As you were reaching for the hourglass, Selene, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just with her.
She reaches for her
Physically,
hand.
what's your posture? How are you standing? Where would you
Oh,
like?
If anything, I'm defensive. Like, if something goes wrong, I'm gonna pull her aside.
Askell,
Face,
are you
like,
saying that...
Over her shoulder watching, or back to her?
Over her shoulder, watching. You know.
There's Selene here, we effectively out of initiative on this floor.
Yes. As you reach out, the hourglass is exactly as an hourglass should be. It's not frozen or life-sucking or anything. You take it, and you turn it over in one easy motion. And then
I watch
you
it
see
do whatever it's doing.
Selene moonwalk backwards, putting her swords away, and then pausing in the doorway, peeking, and then walking backwards down the steps. I'm sorry, up the steps. You see the adventurer come backwards out the curtained arch, and then north, and then disappear, moving backwards. And then things are starting to move faster and faster. You see Sardok come back up here, pick up the shield from the column of light, run back to the stairs to the north and disappear. Then you see the rest of your friends in here, and then gone. Everything happening in reverse, faster and faster. You feel swept off your feet as you are dragged into it, being pulled back down to the Time Guardian, who does say, "Good talk, cheers, bye-bye." And then you are just yanked out of the room. See you in about 100 more years!
But me or
Like
you?
a sped up movie in reverse. As you try to say something, it's completely backwards and all garbled.
He'll get it.
The frustrating thing is your mind is processing normally. So the words come out of your mouth and you're like, what the fuck was that? That's not...
And you understand right away, like, oh, right, it's backwards.
I feel like Medora doesn't care. She's
Uh,
like, the Time Guardian will understand.
The rest of you are also cognizant of what is happening. It's really bizarre. I should add, Medora, that when you saw Sardok, you only saw the body. He was headless as he came and took the shield and then disappeared. Almost like the
Whoopee.
head does not exist on this plane of existence at present.
Whoopee.
Reform.
The death is irreversible.
This, unironically, is Korra's first actual kill.
Oh no!
Oh my god, Tiva's gonna...
Not the
oh
chill
my-
out. I don't think Korra would understand this. Medora
No.
might if she finds out what happened to the head. Like, to Medora to
Whoopsie.
just be like, where the hell is his head? Why is Sardok headless?
I'm not going to
Uh,
find out until Korra starts pulling her skull collection out of her sleeves.
This continues with all of you aware
Korra,
and
the head
confused as you're
taker.
just flying backwards
Oh,
through the events in this tower.
Wait, does Key reabsorb
And
a
suddenly-
beam of moonlight?
Key very much does, yes.
Oh god.
Korra, you have your blood and guts poured right back into you. Key, you
Nice.
get your spell slots back.
Woo.
You guys even get your mythic points back.
Ooh, nice.
Everything that you spent in this tower is returned to you. Ammunition, abilities, spell slots,
Ooh.
healing,
Wait, the
it's
minaret,
all
though?
returned. Well, we'll find out about that.
We have to redo the whole episode.
And inexorably, you are all pulled back toward that central platform. First, Sardok, or at least his headless body, is just gone. Then Thrommel is pulled back to it, gone. Then all of you are pulled back, sort of thrown around the room because you investigated it in like a little toilet bowl swirl formation, and then back to the center of the room, and then poof.
Not weird at all.
Suddenly, you're not supposed to be here. This is
Can't
for
see.
me. This is not for.
Can't
Oh, you can't see?
I can't
Oh,
see.
that's fine.
It's
So
all black.
yeah.
Good,
including
good.
Observer.
Good. So you can't see. This is the map of the Crystal Cathedral. You suddenly find yourselves, all of you. Where is it? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
In the Crystal Cathedral. All of you standing next to the. Oh, no, just kidding. Hang on. You all find yourselves in a room you've not actually been to.
Oh.
Oh. I'll hide the map I drew.
In the center of the room, which is 180 feet across, stands a 30-foot diameter disc, raised 2 feet off the floor, just like the one you teleported in on, except you might remember you came in from the. So the only gap in the room was the arch in the northeast corner. So you went southwest to get into the room. This is inverted. You find yourselves, the only exit from this 180-foot hexagonal room is an arch in the southwest. Remember, you went into the room and there was an opening both northeast and southwest, and you didn't go northeast, you went southwest first.
Oh.
You are now in the northeast room. On that disc. Ithri, you still have the crystal minaret.
Excellent.
Sardok's headless body lies on the disc next to you. Thrommel
not-
is standing there holding a handful of dates with one still in his mouth, just kind of. He'll take it out.
What?
All of you are here, though.
What just happened?
You have the thing?
Got it.
How
And you
about we
can
just...
see Sardok's neck has the opening in it again and is now healing over a second time, just like it did when you first knocked his head off.
How about we just go put this in place, and then we just wait there for Trificus and the mummy lady to show up with the other two?
We'll
we're back?
We're back.
Yes. No thanks to you.
Well, I could have told you that. I didn't bring us back. Do you think I have magic like that? That was incredible.
Thank you.
It was bewildering. It's like I was not in control anymore. The first time, really, that I
You
was
were.
just taken, just along for the ride, just seeing things.
Delaney saw what I did.
Oh, that was you? Oh.
You're welcome.
Oh.
She just looks at Selene like, right?
Wait, but we're He jumps up and down. I don't think the teleporter is working anymore.
We're on the never mind. Rommel. Any chance you could work
Yes.
on some self-restraint? It's a quality that Cora's been working on and doing very, very successfully at.
In the distant echoes of your mind, Medora, you can hear, "Thank you." What do you mean? I've been perfectly restrained.
I understand that.
Where were you? Don't you know there was great danger to us all?
Is Ithri holding the
This
minaret, or is
thing-
Ithri stashed?
It's been stashed.
I was just assuming the first thing Ithri did on finding
Yeah, it
himself
would have
back
been
was
like-
double check.
Okay, yeah. He checked it. and
Okay,
then
so
put
I
it
have
back away.
seen that you've got it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sure.
I mean,
Cool.
I just asked him, yeah.
Yeah. Ithri would have made it clear. He would have been like, yeah.
So, Thrommel, while Ithri was getting the minaret and Cora, I assume, was running really fast to get the minaret, I was dealing with the Guardian of Time to make sure that we got out of there and understanding how it worked. And during that conversation, I was
You-
told that you
You face
were doing diplomacy talking stuff.
Yes, as by the way, you've requested. You faced the Guardian of Time alone?
Actually, I turned my back on him for some of it. But what I'll say, Thrommel, is that your talking nearly got your family killed.
No, it didn't.
The Guardian of Time and I,
No.
we had this discussion.
No. Selene, Cora, you were fine. Yes, we were fine.
Did I heal my? I did heal my.
Every damage, all the damage you took in the
Oh.
Mobius Tower has been healed. Nothing else.
I'm still missing my stamina though. Okay.
I've no idea what that was, but everything is fine.
You know, I've never known what it's like to have your guts go back into you, but I felt that today.
You okay?
Looks off.
See, Thrommel?
Yeah, I'm
It's
okay.
it's completely unrelated, but Medora's like, well, there you go, evidence.
What? Your guts? Now, just a second. I won't stand for this. Now, wait a minute. I acknowledge that I do not always handle every situation as perfectly as divinity should. I understand
you don't need
this.
to, Thrommel.
But when Cora was in peril, I saved her, and I even convinced the gods to say they were sorry.
So at what point
Oh,
did you
I
then
don't think they
convince
said
them all
sorry to me.
that they weren't sorry and that they should kill you all?
I think that's when he mentioned
Well,
that we were gonna take the minaret away.
Rommel.
Okay, in my defense, no one told me that was not okay.
That's true.
I thought it was like part of the game, you know?
Do
We
you, Thrommel,
and
think
find
that
it
I
and-
hate you?
well,
Should we start
I
moving
would
back
not.
to the central platform of it, talk?
Yes, please. This can be a walk and talk. Ithri's taking the body, by the way.
I didn't know we were doing therapy today. We should give everybody a turn.
Pass.
It's not
What is therapy?
Cora. Cora, when we maybe discussed with you and you pinky promised me that you weren't going to tell everybody everything ever.
Yeah.
And you've got really, really good at not telling everybody everything ever.
You were
really
teaching
difficult.
Cora
Shush, Thrummel.
deceit?
Shush,
It's
Thrummel.
really been difficult for me. It's
Do
a
you
daily
think now
struggle.
you could mentor Thrummel into not deceit, but holding information back that may be detrimental to the good of the world?
Cora looks at Thrummel.
Make him
Thrummel
pinky
looks at
promise.
Cora.
Are you willing to be my pupil and learn?
That feels a little condescending. Just slow this down. Walk and talk. What exactly did I do wrong?
I don't know.
If it was the thing about the crystal minarets, that was a mistake, but it's not like that was some secret we should not talk about. Was it? And if so, why did no one tell me that? Perhaps, and I say this with respect, perhaps if you had been more forthcoming, I would have known not to say that. Yes, yes. If you had been
agree.
more honest.
We should all be more honest.
I'm good.
Look, Thrummel, sometimes it's just better to say nothing. If I went around telling everybody I was a time agent from the great-grandfather of a sheik, do you think I could just live a normal life? No. So if we're talking to a bunch of armed guards, maybe you just stay quiet. If we need your support, we'll just tell you to say something. But you did a real good job at convincing the guards to help us. That was amazing.
You're not? That's the secret agent? You won't?
No,
forgive me, I don't really know you well. Marco. I just assumed when you said that was the truth. Oh, I've much to think on.
I think the way I just phrased that, he would still think it's the truth.
And Thrummel, I don't hate you. I hate what you stand for. I hate your
justice?
your blind loyalty to something that you just trust is right beyond thinking for yourself.
It is not blind loyalty, Medora. It is called faith. It's conviction.
Then why don't you listen to your sister?
A greater power. When I first met Selene, ere I knew, he looks at her, that you were Selene, I did trust, without reservation. For why should I not? You were heroes of the realm. The reason I do not trust Selene in such a way now is because that trust was broken. It is not because I do not trust my family or those who demonstrate that they are a force of good. And it causes me nothing but pain to say this. Selene is my sister. My family. I love my family. And I want to trust. And I do trust to an extent. But I must also acknowledge the actions you have taken that have caused great harm to our people.
Thrummel, that was very good. Selene, now how do you feel? Tell Thrummel.
I caused harm to our people? Oh.
No, take the end of the pommel of your weapon, please.
No. I just sold my fucking soul, not my people, though. That's Father's doing.
Cora, I would like to speak again. I'm having some feelings.
Selene, are you done? May Thrommel speak now? Okay, go ahead, Thrommel.
No, that's not right at all. Father has been nothing but good to our people, and
Maybe you should be yes-ending this to make it shorter.
my understanding was that you unleashed the dark genie. That you unleashed the Dark One while in the service of our uncle.
Nope, that happened after. We unleashed the genie by mistake, and then I got summoned to go to Saragarda, and then I sold my soul to save people, and that's how our uncle now owns mine.
And not by mistake,
Well,
Thrommel.
that is not the way I understand it, and I would like to believe this, but I cannot verify it until I can return to...
Yes, Father, who also wants me dead, will totally not lie to you.
Father has shown great kindness and charity and has brought our people into the greatest, strongest, happiest period of our nation's history.
Say that to the
I'm gonna pull
disappearing
this out
people.
and start working it.
Thrommel.
Our
long
people are
time
happy and wealthy,
The ones who are alive, yes. Maybe.
which is most of them now, by the way. Slavery is at an all-time low. Pirates
Sacrifices are at an all-time high.
That's not true. There's no... Archael is a benevolent... Father is a benevolent deity who accepts no human sacrifices.
Hey, Thrommel.
Why did you have to specify that?
Thrommel, let's see what your dad's doing right now. Let's take a look.
Oh no,
Let's see
you're
if
gonna make
this
me get out the
works.
Archael.
I'm gonna cast Scrying on Archael.
Okay,
Hopefully
well
he's
I've
doing
actually got
something-
stats for him.
Hopefully he's doing something really evil.
You pooping?
Hopefully we could actually
You know-
see what he's doing.
So, just as a refresher, there's our boy Archael.
Fucker.
Wait, what? Oh, what? What?
Yeah, he's sitting in a chair with a
He
drumstick and some mandals.
He looks so young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all the blood he sacrifices.
Boy's wearing fucking Crocs.
Oh, I guess he's
Must be
one
evil.
of those angel people, right?
Technically a
wait.
god.
The thing he's wearing around his neck, is that the same thing that the Time Guardian was wearing?
No, there's just not very many medallion options on
Aw.
Hero Forge.
It was the same
It
person all
is.
along.
It is the same one that Selene wears, though.
We'll go see
Um,
whether we can actually
right?
see him yet.
Selene doesn't show her cleavage, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, so with the crystal ball, it's clairvoyance.
That's the only place
Or are
you
you
can
trying to
see it.
scry?
I can only
No,
see
it's
medallions
clairvoyance
if
you're
cleavage
using,
is
right?
out.
No, I mean
Marco.
she wouldn't wear that out, would she?
I've got no reason to look at her tits if there's no cleavage. Why would I
No,
see the
because that's
medallion?
500 feet. It's Scrying.
Oh, scrying. You're right. Okay. Okay. I'll roll the will save.
Oh, I
Positively.
hope he's not fapping or something gross.
Good. Imagine if he was.
Oh,
What a
is that
statement.
the actual save?
That is a 30.
Time.
That
You-
is a
you
30
failed!
against a DC of 33. He
Oh
fails,
my God,
and
please be
Check this out,
therefore
summoning
Thrommel.
something. Please be
you're
summoning
scrying
something.
on him. Much like the picture, you see him seated in a chair. You can see he's sitting at a large redwood
Evil
table.
chair? Evil table?
Is that table?
It looks more like a conference room chair, though it is a little more decorated than the other chairs around him.
but it's not quite like a throne. You can see he's like got hands folded, like, you know, he's kind of rubbing them together,
The evil way.
listening. He's got like a
He's evil.
he's got
Look at
that-
him.
he's got the patented Thrommel smile.
Oh.
Who's he smiling
Voices are let me double check. Does Scrying give you audio?
At? Yeah.
I think so. We listened to Selene.
So the image you receive is blah blah blah. Instead of creating an eye, just above the target. Okay. I don't know if you actually get the audio.
It does
You
say
gave it to me.
any auditory information sounds from the surface of the sphere.
There it is. Yep. You're right. Okay, cool. You can hear other voices. The 22nd and 23rd, advancing on Harbinger Valley.
Selena, you
different
should
voice
listen
you
to
can
this
hear.
too.
Oh, I am.
Could move the 102nd. Send the aerial division in over to the Variac Mountains. The fortress is under siege. We've had no success in trying to reclaim it.
This is a war
But I
meeting,
think
guys.
with just the right boost, we can break the siege, and from there have a foothold straight into their heartland. Guys, Archael's finally speaking. Guys, come on. We I mean, what is this? Politics? We can argue about, you know, oh no, this is so terrible, but it's a civilian location all day. You know, it is. Nobody's going to like it. You know, it's nasty. We don't like that. So why don't we just blame it on Andalon?
Oh.
And then there's
Oh. Don't lift it back up.
they've been neighbors for centuries without any difficulty. I know. Look, I know. I was reading about this. I read this thing. So there's a guy I know, and I guess so. Apparently, they are run by they've got a council of merchants who sort of govern the whole thing, and they go where the money goes. Yes. Kind of sounds like mercenaries, you know? I don't know. Sounds like mercenary work to me. Let's pay them. It's one thing to it doesn't my eminence. It doesn't. I don't think we can. I'm gonna stop you right there. That's enough of the politics. Dad's talking now. I want to. Oh, hey, you know what? Sell the crowns. I've got my crown on. You know, we don't need the others. Sell them, and use that, and buy a mercenary army, or better yet, get a whole bunch of Andalonian pirates hitting their river, and make sure you get the flags right. You know, they don't even have to be Andalonians. These people, they don't know the difference. They can't tell. They'll just see ships and think, oh no, it's the Andalonians. You know, let's do that. You know, everybody with it? My liege. That doesn't sound like yes. Yes, but excellent. Cool. So get that done. And, oh, yeah. One other thing. Here. And he reaches into his robes and takes out like a rolled up scroll, passes it across the table to someone you can't see. Use that. Can we use that? My liege. Where
Zoom.
where could you have gotten?
Enhance. Zoom.
Yeah,
enhance.
it's pretty cool, right? I guess it's called Nihilomancy. It's pretty dark stuff.
Everybody we call knowledge.
the death toll would be not our death toll. Look, you can't.
Wow.
What's the
RKL
phrase?
delivers
You can't
when I need
make
something
an
evil.
omelet. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few million eggs, right?
Have you heard enough, Thrommel?
Sacre bleu, your daddy's a total asshole.
I'm very confused. This sounds like a council of war.
Yes, but not a council of war in a way that you thought your dad was commanding war, right?
I thought I was the commander of. I was under the impression that was on hold.
Hora's
Look.
gonna squeeze Thrommel's hand.
Right on cue, you can hear. And about the ceasefire, like, ceasefire sounds to
Can
me
you
kind
turn
of
that
like
off? Turn that off.
maybe we just it's optional,
Turn it off.
Everybody just kind of is. It cuts off.
The blaming
Look.
a false flag operation, blaming it on
In the-
Enderlon.
in
What
the
even
tower.
fighting?
I'm sure there's.
I trusted the Valkyrie. I trust these people with everything. I tell them everything about me that I can. And I trust them. And that's
No.
why I need you to not be oblivious. Loyal, yes. Trusting, yes. Have faith, yes. Whatever. But don't be
He
oblivious.
is my
Take your
god!
eyes. But you
I
can
can't-
question that. Have faith, but don't have blind faith.
Can't disregard.
I'm not asking you to disregard. I'm asking you to verify your faith.
You literally see the glowing light on his armor go out.
Oh no.
I am going to put my
We
hand
needed him to be stupid.
on his shoulder. It's okay.
By this point, by the way, you guys
Gods
are
betray
back in the
us.
main hall of the cathedral.
I
This
need
does not
rest.
make sense.
I respect
How
you.
do we leave this place? I must return to Eminence at once. I must speak with my father.
Trommel, you can't.
I need to leave.
Rommel,
There
if
is.
You
he
can't.
knows you know, you're as good as dead. It's better to be here, help the people you can here, and then we can return home. We can make a plan together.
There's an explanation for this. You'll see. You'll see.
If there is an explanation, Thrommel, then good. But right now, I don't see one, and I would rather that, I like Selene, and I was reminded that you will be in my life if Selene keeps me in hers. And I would rather have respect and trust for you, that respect for your faith and sticking to your guns and your loyalty, but not. I want to respect that you have faith in something that is really truly worth it to you.
Not. How do you leave? I need to leave.
Trommel, come here.
I have to go.
I'm gonna pull him just aside. Just not secretly, just aside. Take deep breaths, Trommel. And she's just gonna take her.
I'm breathing
hands
just
in his.
fine.
No, you're not. Just focus on me, okay? Focus on my words here. I know exactly what you're going through right now. It's hard and it sucks. But I'm here with you. We're all here with you. We can all get through this together. You betrayed all of us. Everyone. But we're going to make this right, okay? She's just gonna squeeze his hands really tight.
he finally gives a return squeeze just for a moment. I've been blind. And as he says that, his armor breaks apart like a swarm, just with each piece with little cherub wings, and just starts to fly in every direction away from him. And what's happening? No. He reaches out, and even his sword sort of wrenches free from his hand with little cherub wings and flies upward with the pieces of the armor up the hole in the ceiling as he's just watching, baffled, bewildered. Just a man.
An attractive man.
You know, there's
Even his
plenty
hair
of
looks
other
like it's
odd
lost its
goddesses
sheen.
out there in case you need to repledge to something.
My armor's left me. What? But my father gave me that. My sword.
Then
My
you
sword
don't
is
need
gone.
it. You don't need it anymore then.
I need my sword.
We'll get you a new sword.
Sword.
Askell, are we aware whether he can see in the dark or not?
You are not aware.
Oh, really?
I think you're aware that all
I-
Nephilim have at least some low light, but
Yeah.
I can hand him a dagger. Would this help? It's not a sword, but
I've
it's
got
a.
Oh
start.
no.
I've
have
my
some-
spear of light. I can use the spear of light, I suppose.
I have some
And good old
something.
Shieldy's never let me down. I've still got Shieldy. He gestures with
Shieldy.
his shield.
I mean,
Oh, here.
A3's,
I have things you can use.
A3's very good with a shield.
I have a
If you
+1
needed
striking mace.
help,
A +1 striking
It-
hand
A3?
crossbow.
Yes.
The armor had my royal fixings.
Does he still have his
have
amulet?
other armor if you'd like it.
Medora, do you still have any of those Valkyrie tokens that you made?
His amulet is still with him.
Dora looking at Marco like, I'm not fucking making him a Valkyrie token yet.
Look, he needs a new outfit. I'm gonna put something together for him.
Look at him! He's beautiful! I'm gonna give him
Here.
a +1 striking mace.
Medora's going to take her Valkyrie symbol off. I don't have any more leather scraps. But this is my token that I am part of this Valkyrie. And I'm proud of you for allowing yourself to question. And if you get the answers to the question as you want them, your faith will be stronger for it. And if not,
Oh no.
this is why we are here.
Maybe that's why it left. My armor didn't like me asking questions. I thought too much and it abandoned me.
Oh no. It's so hard.
It's not about thinking too much.
Thought
Donald.
too much. Been there.
If you're
I'm grateful for your kindness, but
look,
I think perhaps you should just leave me behind.
Medora's gonna close his hand around the Valkyrie token and just go, look, after this, you've made the first step towards being someone I would respect and appreciate as a brother-in-law. And
The
then she's just
Valkyrie
gonna walk
won't
away.
take me without my sword.
Look, you take the
Yes,
mace
we
for now, and
will.
you can have a dagger for me, and then I'll put together some nice outfit for you. I still have, look, I have policeman and firefighter. Which one would you like as the base? So I have 2
I've always
tearaway
wanted
clothing.
to. Well, it may sound stupid, but when I'm feeling sad, I always like to imagine I'm a pirate. Can you make me a pirate?
I can work with that.
Majora will walk back over and be like, oh, for fuck's sake, pull out an eye patch. And be like, this has happened before. I better get some more eye patches. And give him her spare one that she kept last time.
Thank you. That actually does make me feel better. He'll put the eye patch on and test it over his right eye, then over his left eye. Can't see very well, though.
I mean,
It's not for that.
he's just wearing basic clothes, right?
Yeah.
if
Even that,
Ithri's-
like, it's very minimal.
Ithri's pulled out a set of armor that maybe
Got a Sardog.
Yeah. To be clear, what he's wearing, his undergarments are primarily chainmail. They're just non-magic chainmail.
yeah. Ithri is
Bits
pulled.
of Sardog.
No,
Oh, funny.
Ithri has pulled out the dread plate that Lareth used to wear.
Oh my god, we still have that?
Now he looks super sexy.
You
It-
know, red plate,
Not very
that goes well with
piratey.
the mace. That will look intimidating. I like that.
That doesn't look very, very piratey.
You're right.
It's more.
It's useful. Do you want
We'll
it?
style it with the
your
we'll style it
choice.
with the garments I
It's-
have.
It's not my uncle's, is it? Oh, I should join my uncle. I might as well. Fallen.
Thrommel. Oh, don't make me quote Batman at you, Thrommel.
Fuck is Batman?
Thrommel!
No,
Why do we fall, Thrommel? Why do we fall?
Because we tripped?
Because we
I
weren't
don't know this
holding
one.
on tight enough. Or maybe
No!
I fell once because I was trying to jump while I was climbing, and I thought I could, just use my momentum, jump outward, and it doesn't really work like that.
Thrommel, it's so we can learn to pick ourselves back up.
I think I already know how to do that.
Well, you're looking pretty down to me right now.
Yeah.
So get your chin up! I'm gonna bop him on the chin.
I'm willing to give up my dueling cape and tearaway clothing if I can like make him some bits for his costume to look like a pirate dread knight.
A pirate dread knight. I mean, that sounds cool.
That would be epic.
That
Maybe
would
I
be
could
really cool.
try. Just see how this goes.
Thrommel,
Sorry.
You can pick a new name
Supposed to
too.
be
look,
the Theragarden Sword of Justice, the Light of Truth, the Paragon of Eminence. Here you are, helping me into my pirate suit. I
Thrommel,
never
my
thought
pirate
it would
days
happen.
might be behind me, but I know it was all about attitude. You need to have that pirate
No.
attitude.
No, Core, you know what? Don't let your pirate days be behind you. If I can be a pirate, so can you.
You know, pirates are all about freedom.
I don't know if
so-
I can do that again, Thrommel.
Don't
You know
let
what?
this man down.
Don't
Okay.
don't let your dreams die.
I need another eye patch.
Through my bag. Well,
I got a
Almost
bunch
got
at
my
the dollar
spare.
store. They were on sale.
Thrommel's got my spare, and other Thrommel got my original one. So next time I stop somewhere, I'll pick one up for you.
Okay.
As you guys are comforting Thrommel and going through your bag and
We'll need a
really
new token.
testing your patience a little bit here, I imagine. Like with this grown man.
It's an improvement.
For just a moment, we pull away from the desert, back to Eminence, where RKL says, "Everybody out! Go on, out! This is important. I need to take this." And after
call.
the room empties, so what was up with that? He's not dead. No. Not dead. But he knows. Well, that's fine. That's fine. What's the worst that could happen? So he knows. You know, he's not very effective. He's basically, I mean, he's basically a big like pet dog, you know? Have you ever had a dog? You like dogs? And the robed figure of the devourer makes no expression whatsoever.
Can't stand this guy.
Without an heir, Saragarda is in danger. All that you've worked for could change if something befalls you. You know, you're right. You're right. I was looking into that, and I think you and me, buddy, we've got this all taken care of. I checked it out, and it turns out if I don't have an heir, rulership falls to the Archon. And you're not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm immortal. You're immortal. We don't need an heir. It's fine. You and me, but like, say something happens. Just do that thing again. It's not the first time. It's not gonna be the second time or the third time. Bring me back. Of course, I could bring you back again. What is Saragarda without its emperor? And that's where we're gonna end for today.
How did he die the first time? Or third?
You don't care
I
about
would
the
like
seconds?
to think of a series of unluck.
She knows what happened the second time.
I know what happened that time.
That was
crying.
close.
The first time, he
One
just
third
tripped down
done.
the stairs.
Yeah. I pushed him down the stairs.
She still has the head from the second time in her sleeve somewhere.
I'm gonna have to go through and remake Thrommel's
I can do that for you
token.
if you want.
Sorry.
I got the file. I can handle it. But yeah, maybe I will. Maybe you and me can hook up and we can figure out his clothing situation.
Let him
Because
make
it sounds like
some
that's gonna be a
outfits
thing.
for him.
We can use the hat from
No!
I forgot his name.
No!
Sarkador or whatever. What was his name?
I don't want.
Shut
I
up.
for
It's
one
Sardoc.
can't wait to see me
That
That was
from it.
Sardoc.
Ardok's hat.
Yeah.
I don't want to remove that
Oh, okay.
from my sleeve.
Oh, you
I'm
want to keep the
scared.
hat?
Yeah,
scared.
that.
Not the head.
You know,
the
if you think
hat.
about it,
I don't want.
you're 1/3 done in two ways. 1/3 of Trificus' gang dealt with in a way that is very final for someone who literally otherwise cannot stay dead.
It was an accident.
We also got all three.
And you got one of the three
Saragarda's
crystal minarets.
heirs. 3 out of 3
Technically,
of the heirs to Saragarda.
All of
Shattered
Saragarda's
immensely.
heirs are together right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One large explosion could end the reign.
Well,
Probably not.
well,
to be
now
fair.
we know he's got a
To
plan
be fair.
for that. It's fine. He'll just live forever.
Mm.
I don't mean to say I told you so, but
No, Marco
Did that
can
I
told
start
you so
selling
make you happy?
products
Are
with
you
like
are you
3 out
happy
of
with that? I
3.
told you so this time.
yeah, actually, I
You
won.
made your brother cry.
I didn't make my brother cry.
My bad.
You
It's fine. He's just gonna hate me forever.
Like, he
I
wasn't
just
crying. He
helped
just had
make my
something in his
brother
eye.
cry.
also,
Oh.
shout out to the lineage of Archael having armor that just grows cherub wings and flies away like a flock of birds.
I'm done
When-
now. Bye.
It
Okay,
has a
but-
max intelligence stat, and when you're above that, then you can't use it anymore. Apparently, you
Okay,
do too
but
much
imagine
thinking.
we used to have wild magic Ithri, right? Imagine cherub Ithri, but the cherub armor just arriving as Ithri cherubs, and then this cherub armor just sort of assembles around.
That is a thing you can do as an inventor. by the way, if you go the armor route, you can actually have that, exactly that, for your magical girl transformations.
Oh, awesome.
So
Next
that
character.
being, goddamn right. That being said, we are all done for the day. You can find any of this episode you might have missed, or our past episodes, or future episodes, or other campaigns entirely, or for no particular reason, our Easter one-shot set in this very world, full of secret little hints about the coming of the Devourer. You can find all that and more on our YouTube channel. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, you can also find us, some of us, in our second game on Tuesdays playing Return of the Rune Lords, or on our community Discord server, along with many of your own selves, just talking about this or that, sharing pets, artwork, theories, facts, and
Memes.
other stuff. I thought I would memes. Thank you. I really needed a saving lifeline there. So
The memes are great.
with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next Tuesday or Sunday, or on Discord, or on YouTube, or I don't know. See ya. Bye.
Bye.